One thin dime.
Did I ever ask you for anything? Did I ever ask you for anything? I never asked you for nothing, not even your sorry ass hand in marriage. Nothing. I never asked you for nothing.
Oh, Sophia home now. Sophia home. Things gonna be changing around here, too.
I'm going with Suge.
You going where?
I'm going with Miss Celie and Suge. Because I'm fixing to sing.
Too much racket going on around this house. Pass me them peas, yeah? Now listen, Squeak.
Oh, my name ain't Squeak.
What?
My name is Mary Agnes.
Mary what?
Mary Agnes.
Mary
I thought it was Squeak. Me
Miss
too.
Mary, who gives a damn? Boy, if you gonna let this little nappy-head gal sit here and cuss you out like that, you sitting at the head of your own dinner table and you acting like a waiter.
Hush, you old fool. Always meddling in somebody's business. Sophia home now. Just hush up.
She'll be back. She'll got talent. She can sing. She got spunk. She can talk to anybody. She can stand up and be noticed. But what you got? You're ugly, you're skinny, you're shaped funny, and you're too scared to open your mouth to people. All you fit to do is be Suge's maid. Take out a slop jar and maybe cook her food. And you ain't even that good of a cook anyway. Well, she's a lot better than that first wife you married. And this house ain't been clean good since my first wife died. And nobody crazy enough to marry you. So what you gonna do? Hire yourself to farm? Or maybe somebody let you work on their railroad. Make me sweep out the caboose.
Any more letters come?
Could be. Could be not. Who's to say?
London.
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill my. Wise man said, follow the stars. There you shall find a piece of advice. If you hit your enemies, enemies shine. If you're not a friend of me, enter the light. But you can never kill my vibe. Got here with no sacrifices. Everything was taken, still had to make it. Vibe killer, me I no go take shit. Vibe killer, bloody somebody time. Protect my energy from your bad aura. Let my pastor say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go this heat, my rhythm flow like a river. If you get sour, come on go and sit down. I go just para, come off my jigger. I go just follow my lead. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your candle light. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. You no fit kill, you no fit kill, you no fit kill my vibe. I see you watching my stories. I see you getting my lifestyle. I see you watching my movements. This bad bitch bad every day. I know they look at your face. Bad man bad every day. Get on your knees and pray. Do you regain your faith? Protect my energy from your padora. Let my pastor say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go receive my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get sour, come on go and sit down. I go just para. out my jigger. I go just follow my dream. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm ticking dynamite. I blow your candle light. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. You no fit kill, you no fit kill, you no fit kill my vibe.
Hannah Tim's crew, what's going on, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Y'all put some 100 sounds in the chat. Can y'all hear me? What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all smashing that like button. What's popping, y'all? Y'all put some 100 sounds in the chat. Let me know y'all can hear me. All right, we good? All right. Good. What's poppin', y'all? What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Monday, y'all. What's poppin' with you? What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate you, kindly. Shout out to VK. I appreciate you kindly. Thank you so much. Thank you for your services. Thank you kindly. All I have is VK, Benjamin. You know it. That's all I have in this world. But I do have one more person in my world. One more. You know, they get added slowly in my world. I have one more person. That's my girl, Manifest. Shout out to Manifest. Yeah, she about to come up on piano and join me, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all already subscribe to her channel. Y'all drop her link in the chat. If y'all not subscribed already. Oh, yep. Pray hands in the chat for Devin, y'all. Pray hands in the chat for Devin. We definitely pray and wish you all the best for you, Gayle. You already know I spoke to you behind the scenes about that, so you already know what to do and what to confess when you get on up in there, right? And confess it up until the day you have it, you know? What's going on, everybody? What's popping? Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button. What's going on? Take it by her. What's popping? What's going on? Manifest in the building. I see her in the building. What's going on, Gayle? Let me see who else is in the building, y'all. What's popping? What's popping, Taurus? I see you. What's going on, Lisa? I see you here again. Thank you kindly. Sean still smoking. I saw you earlier today, too. Thank y'all for coming through to Mental Health Mondays. I appreciate that. Yeah, make sure y'all catch the replay on that if y'all didn't catch it already. And y'all can drop the link in the chat for that as well. Catch the replay on Mental Health Mondays. That's a new segment I'm trying to do. Just making sure we noticing signs of mental health and mental wellness and red flags to look out for, and just checking in with one another to make sure we're okay. All right. And if you need to, take a break off social media. You don't want to crash out like some of these people, you know? What happened? Who? Oh, Lordy Lord. I don't even know who y'all talking about. Who y'all talking about? I've been the last wife you married. I don't know who y'all talking about. What's popping? What's going on, y'all? Ingrid, what's popping? I see you in the building. What's going on? Oh, I talk about Color Purple. What's going on? What's popping, Ariel Summers? I see you in the building. What's going on? What's popping, y'all? What's going on? Yep, niggas, manifest link in the chat. What's popping? I know my mother loved Imitation of Life. Well, either my sister did, one or the other. I never saw it though. Yeah, that was from The Color Purple. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, y'all. So it's just a Monday night madness with Mel and Manifest. We're gonna see how this work out. Y'all know I'm always trying new ideas and new segments and you know what I'm saying. No Diddy, my brain is always moving and you know what I'm saying, because it works. So I'm always in my creative bag, in my creative flow. So you know what I'm saying? So this might be a little piece of segment, might be a little piece of thing. Let me drop the link for my girl Manifest. Manifest, you ready? Let me know. Yeah. When Manifest is around, when Manifest is in the chat, when she comes up on panel, I feel like Miss Sophia. I be like, oh, Miss Sophia's home now. You know, everything gonna be good. So it's a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? I feel safe with Manifest around. You know what I'm saying? She is my keeper and everything. Hilarious. Hilarious. Let me drop the link for you, woman. This link is for Manifest. This link is for Manifest, y'all. My sneaky in the motherfucker building. My sneaky's in the motherfucker building. Drop Sneaky's link in the chat for me, please. Vacay, because Sneaky's not gonna do it, and all I have is you, Vacay. So if you could please, Vacay, drop Sneaky link in the chat for me, please. Drop Sneaky's link in the chat. Not drop Sneaky link, but drop Sneaky's link in the chat, please. My sneaky. Okay, I see Manifest up here. Thank you. I appreciate it. She be acting all like, yeah, I don't want to. Manifest, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna take the picture down, all right?
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, this is Onijah's sister. Respect to the law. Respect to the law. Respect the halal. Respect the halal.
Respect to the law. Not Onijah saying. Not Onijah.
Onijah is back. Oh my God! Look at her.
Move over, John.
Look at her. She look good. Onijah, welcome back. Our queen, Onijah Robinson, who went to Pakistan and turned up, has been spotted again after more than a month of being missing. Remember this?
Pakistan needs to be reconstructed the right way. I'm asking the government for $100K in my pockets so I could do real estate.
Onijah was last seen threatening a man on the streets of Dubai.
I'm gonna burn your face. And listen, touch me out here in the street.
And then being kicked off of a flight from Dubai to New York. And people were saying that she was in jail and she wouldn't get out for another 5 years. But they were wrong. She's back. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Season 2 of the Onijah Robinson Empire is underway. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I missed her so much. Welcome back, Onijah. We love you.
Yes.
That's my sister, y'all. That's my sister.
Not our girl, Onijah, son.
Watching her next move is like watching to see what Wendy Williams is gonna do next.
Hey, I kid you not. I was like, what the hell is this foolery? But I was like, what's she doing there? I was like,
yeah, she is something else. That's my sister, y'all.
Listen, first of all, y'all do know, fun fact, y'all do know she from Brooklyn. She live in the Bronx now, but she from Brooklyn. That's first of all.
Oh, is she?
Yes,
I thought she was from the Bronx. Okay.
Nope, she's from Brooklyn. She moved to the Bronx. But the point of the story is, you see how ballsy New Yorkers are? We going to a whole nother country demanding $100K in land, and all this shit need to be reconstructed.
Child wouldn't even want to claim that she from Brooklyn. She make Brooklyn look crazy.
She about as crazy as all hell, but she's funny as all hell.
She making them coins. Oh my God.
Listen,
that's my sister right here. I'm claiming her now.
There's a method to the madness. She ain't all that crazy. Have you seen her on social media? She been in everybody's shop, store, video, vlog, everything. Son.
Lace front is lacing, honey.
Lacing, son. I saw her with an orange fur on. She had an orange fur, a whole fur. I said, "Excuse me, it's April. Where is she in a fur?" She was in a whole orange fur, and I said, "You know what? Oh, now she get out how you live, child. She probably living better now than she was before she left."
Yes. That's what's up. Hey, everybody. How everybody is doing? Hope y'all enjoyed y'all day. It was so nice today. So it's nice to see y'all. Why you say that, Queen?
Oh my God.
Listen. I'm leaning in. What's wrong?
Are we blocking people early? Is that what we're doing?
What's wrong, Queen Pisces? What's wrong?
Oh, that hurt.
That is too much.
Listen, talk for yourself. Y'all better claim respect to the law. Y'all better claim our queen. Respect to the law.
Respect to the law. Respect to the law. Respect the hala. Respect the hala.
Y'all better watch out now, David. So manifest. Manifest. Okay. Do you see like you on pen with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see like where you would normally hit in stream, and it's in the top right. You see where it says start streaming or co-stream or something like that. It's a button right there. Are you in StreamYard? Yeah, you gotta be in StreamYard.
So yeah.
I'm about to. You gotta be in StreamYard. I sent you the link. Look at the top. Like look where you see like chat. Private chat, like look at your top right. I don't.
There's nothing there.
Up at the top.
Mm-hmm. What do you? Should I hit share screen? No, right?
No, not share screen. It should say co-stream or start streaming or something like that. There's an option for that.
Oh no.
At the top, you don't see that at all?
Nope. There's nothing on my end. I don't see it at all. The only thing I see is share screen. That's it.
Yeah, because sharing your screen is just gonna show everybody like what show us what you see.
Right.
Oh, Genesis about that. All right, we got to do. Okay, this is gonna be our tester. We'll get it together on the next one.
Yeah.
But we just this our little you know what I'm saying, again, this is Monday Night Madness with Mel and Manifest. We just reacting to current news, you know what I'm saying, trending news and things like that. So maybe some YouTube mess in between, who knows, depending on what kind of move we got going on. But again, Manifest and I, we kick it anyway, you know what I'm saying, offline. So this will be like a regular conversation for us.
Yes.
Y'all just invited.
Absolutely. That's what we do. I just was like, girl, I got the week off and I'm bored. She said, you want to go live?
I said, come on, let's go. I said, we just going to have our noble conversations just in front of everybody.
Right. Let's talk mess to their face.
Let's talk mess to their face. Since we always plotting behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let's get into these topics, Manifest. So, you got like, do you have anything like you want to share, or should I just like kick it in? You know what I mean? Like, just put up my like clips or whatever, you know, and then we react to it. Like, how you want to do it?
I just want to listen. I gotta say, congratulations to Birdman and Toni Braxton. Who knew? Who knew?
Now wait, they got married or they decided to stay married? I was so confused about it. I was a little confused. I knew they were dating, but I wasn't sure what was happening with that.
They got married, caught themselves getting I think it was Toni filed for a divorce, I think 2 weeks after. It was shortly after, and then they decided to stay together. So it's a little bit of both.
Okay, got you.
Who knew though? I was like, when I read that, I said, okay. So I just want to say congratulations.
Okay. Because I thought, I knew they were dating, and I heard that maybe like a year or so ago. So I didn't know they were still together. I kind of like, they don't really, except for Tamar, Toni don't really be in the blogs like that. She don't be in the news like that. So I wasn't really too sure. And so I was like, okay. So that's okay to decide to get in marriage, to, keep it going and give it a chance. I'm all for black love, as long as it's healthy and everybody happy, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no craziness going on.
There you go. So I just have to say congratulations to Toni Braxton and Birdman. But again, I can't bring, I can't do clips or anything like that. So it's okay though. We can just do what we're doing.
Okay, all right, but so let me ask you that. Let me ask you something. Let me piggyback off of since you brought up Toni Braxton and Birdman, they decided to give their marriage a go and keep it going and things like that. Mm-hmm. I did a lot. Sunday, y'all? That was yesterday, right? And had a question. I posed a question to the chat. Posed a question to the viewers. How is it disrespectful to not wear your ring, that your spouse gives you, your mate gives you, your partner gives you?
Oh, absolutely.
You want to expound on that little piece a bit? I'll mute up.
As a married woman, I would never walk around without my ring. And I would expect for my husband to do the same. Now, the line of work that my husband does, so our original rings, he's not able to wear. Well, he could wear it, but there's risk. You know, it could get caught on something and, you know, tear his finger up. That's, you know, no, I don't want that happening. So he went and bought a bunch of different color rubber rings to wear. And that's only for work. When he's home, he wears his regular bands. When, you know, when we go out, he wears his regular band. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I would never, and that's respect for your mate. I would never walk out with without my ring. But I'm afraid to ask, why are we talking about this? So I'm just gonna say,
now you can catch the replay on the live.
Yeah, I'll catch.
Yeah, you can catch the replay on the live. We ain't gotta
Look, I'm
topic.
like, oh, what happened?
Yeah,
Who done did?
I heard, you know, I heard somebody, you know, say, you know, I put a ring on it, this and the third, and you know, I heard a male say I put a ring on it, and the female's response to that was, and I don't even wear the motherfucker. Matter of fact, I don't even keep it. I store it. I was like, what?
Oh.
So that threw me off. So I was like, well, let me not chime in with my no ring having ass, but let me ask somebody with a ring. So I said, well, Manifest is a married woman. And I remember a couple of your thumbnails and your emoji picture was your husband, your
yes,
ring finger. So
yes, that was our wedding day, actually.
Right. So I was like, wait, I know somebody that take that real serious. So I was like, am I wrong yet?
So yeah, I did that because you know, people questioning whether I'm married. You know, you got people who want my life that says, oh, you know, she ain't married. Her, you know, she's miserable. I got accused of being beaten by my husband by bitches I don't even know. It's really weird on YouTube. So I actually had put up one time, remember that live that I did, and I put up the picture with the dark, what was it? It was a black eye. And I was just like, you know, instead of clowning that, that's serious. You know, domestic violence is very serious.
Absolutely.
But my husband would never, ever, all the years we've been together, never at all. So, and I don't take that type of abuse. I don't take that, not at all. Right. So I know who I am, you know, and I know who he is. But yeah, it's really weird up here. So when I get, you know, she's not married, she's, you know, she's miserable, her husband this, her husband that. Well, let me show y'all bitches. And that was on the back of our wedding book. Okay. Yeah, so I just snapped a picture of that.
I saw the hands, I saw the ring fingers, and I said, I know someone personally that takes wearing her ring very seriously. That
yes, I do.
I thought it was a representation of your commitment to one another. You know, a representation of symbolizing I'm with her, he's with me, and you know this, that, and the third, and I'm off the market. I'm no longer single. I'm in a committed relationship, in a committed marriage. I just thought it meant those things. So I said, well, am I corny or am I too old school for it? Like, you know, is the ring still a thing? Because the way it was just so brunched off and so nonchalantly spoke about, I was just like, I don't even, and come to think about it, I don't even wear the motherfucker. She called it a motherfucker. I was like, damn.
Well, it just sounds like she just doesn't respect the relationship. She doesn't respect the vows that was made, you know, between her and her husband. So I don't understand why you wouldn't wear your ring unless you have some, well, you know, some ulterior motive. Like, what are you not wearing it for?
Right.
You are to represent your husband. You're to represent your home, your, you know, everything. Like, it's just respect. But I do know some people who don't wear their ring, and I don't understand why, but are very faithful to their, you know, husband and their wife. So, but again, no, we don't spend all this money to not wear it. No, you won't wear that.
I thought that was quite odd. And I also thought it was even more odd to openly admit to not wearing it when we weren't going to see it anyway. So you didn't even have to admit that. So I just thought that was like
like it wasn't like nobody asked. Like nobody asked.
Right. Nobody asked. nobody asked and nobody would have known. So I just thought that was a Freudian slip to even say that out loud, because it's like, how would I have proven that you don't?
Right.
So that was a little weird. So I just wanted to, while I have you up on pen, while I have the opportunity, I wanted to ask, an official married woman, these things, because I'm out here with my lonely ass looking for somebody. But anywho, that's neither here nor there.
Listen, no matter what, listen, whoever God got for you is coming, and you get the concept. You get the concept of marriage. That's the concept of marriage. You guys are one. The Bible says that the woman is made from the rib of the man, and you guys are conjoined as one. So that's my representation when we're not together. I represent him.
Right.
By, I wear my ring. I represent him by carrying myself as a woman. And respecting myself, respecting my relationship, respecting our home, respecting, our children, stuff like that. But, some people are just, they just got their own way of doing things. And then he just bought me another one. Well, he actually got my new ring for our anniversary. He got my new ring made. So he knows a jeweler, and the jeweler made my ring. So I'm definitely, listen, I appreciate everything that man does for me. So,
listen, manifest to try to cook on the low though, but it's all right. We gonna let it cook.
Big low come through frying shit. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake got bad, bitch. Oh God, let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying shit. Let me cook.
Yeah, let me cook. Let me eat.
Manifest is cooked on the low, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he just made me, just got me a custom ring and shit. Just
did.
Just cooked on the low right quick. Just a little subtle cook. It's all right. It's okay. You want simmer. It's fine. You ain't boiling. You ain't boiling yet. You just
listen.
You just simmered it a little bit. It's
listen,
right. It's all right, though. Cook on these hoes. It's all right.
Understand, if I wasn't wearing the previous one, ain't no way in the world he will buy the next one. Exactly. I wouldn't even expect it. I would respect if he didn't want to buy it, because you ain't wearing the first one I got you.
Right.
So why would I get you another one?
Right.
So I get it.
And I had to play Let Me Cook, because that's the clip that I had, because I really would have played Let Me Upgrade You, but y'all get the point.
Ooh.
Child, yes. I'm just saying again, like I said, I want to be like Manifest when I grow up. But anyway,
not like me, child. Choose a different career. Ugh.
Oh no, you're not that child.
Yes. Oh my God. I call you from work. You be hearing it. Yeah. Oh my God.
We good over here. I raised it. I ain't never been a nurse. But anywho, child, nursing is not in my.
Y'all, she crazy.
Child, nursing is not in my forte. Okay, I'm wiping it. Anywho, let's get to these low pizza. Child, did you see Gayle going to space?
Listen, did you see her look like she about to boom on herself?
Oh,
she looked nervous as hell.
Y'all will see it. Here it goes.
And here they come.
Here we go.
Loading into the capsule.
And the significance here of the bell, and I should note before I have you that each crew names themselves. They have named themselves the 6 taking up space, as each one is ringing a bell. And the significance of that is what, Ariane?
This is one of our traditions. All astronauts throughout history in various programs have had their traditions. For us, we always want our astronauts to ring.
What Jeff Bezos bald-headed ass doing going up there? I thought it was supposed to be all women. I didn't see him sneak his ass up there.
Yeah, you know a white dude he just got to poke his nose. But shout out to my Caucasian friends out there. But white people, I want to go too. Child, bye.
Well, his wife is going. So
is that what that is?
That enough?
Child.
Yeah, his wife is one of the women.
Oh, is that what that? Okay, I knew it. I was so fixated on Gayle. I said, Gayle don't want to go. I said, Gayle, just say you don't want to go.
Yes, bubble guts.
Bubble guts. Y'all ever wait and Gayle look like y'all ever go to Great Adventures, Dorney Park, or Disneyland, and y'all get to ride that tour ride. Y'all wait in that line for like 2 hours. As soon as you get to the tip of that line, they about to see y'all. You go, nah, I'm good. I don't even want to go. Y'all ain't never do that before?
No,
I do that all of the time. But I wait in that line like 30 years, and I'll be like, you know what? This ain't for me. So I'm like, I'm good. Yo, Gayle look like hold me somebody.
She look like she got a diaper on, like she just straight shitted.
Yo, Gayle looks so fucking scared, but yo, thank God, they came back. You know, they came back safe. They went up and came back like real quick. I thought they were staying up there for like months or some or weeks, but
Gayle black ass ain't doing that. Like, listen, girl,
I don't even know why the hell she went up there in the first damn place.
Cause she knew that shit was coming right back. We not staying up there. We know
crazy work. But I tell you, no, I don't care if it was up there for 20 minutes. You know who wasn't going up there?
Me,
and her bestie.
Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
How you Oprah crying for the lady? You know that's something. Oprah said, I ain't fucking going. I say, yo, I said, really, Oprah? You just gonna sit there and cry for your friend? You ain't gonna be like, girl, don't do it.
Yeah, she wasn't having it. Nope.
Oprah was like, I'm good. Oprah said, I already went to space. I already took like 3 Ozempics. I'm only like 40 pounds. That shit gonna blow me all up and down Venus. That shit gonna blow her all up and down Jupiter.
Listen. We don't do those. I'm sorry.
We don't do those. I was like,
it's just certain things that black people ain't doing.
That's one
I'm sorry.
And
that's one of them.
Yes, when she said she was going, I said, all right. I said, Gayle just playing. She really went.
Yeah, she really went. She really shit it.
Yeah, I can't with you.
And she really, I'm sorry, she really shit it.
Make it stage.
Yeah. Nah, she shitted on herself. When I seen that, I said, oh, she shit bricks.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie, Vacay. I beg to differ because Gayle looked scared as all hell. She looked like, what the hell did I sign up for?
Exactly.
She was looking like, this is not what I was talking about when I said I wanted to get a bang out of life.
When I wanted to explore, that's not what I was thinking.
Yeah, when she said I want to see the stars, she meant, go outside and name the backyard. She did not mean that shit. I was like, zoinks! I said, yes. But I'm glad they made it back safe. So kudos and shout out to them. They made it back safely. They made it back safely. But now I wanted to let me get your take on this one also, Manifest. Is she a girl? You like her? Tokyo Toni?
That's China's mother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know much about her. I saw like a couple of videos that she did, like feeding the homeless people and stuff like that, but I don't really know her like that.
Right. Okay, well, she was, she well, I don't know if you do know, but she was on Zeus for a little bit. She hosted a show with Tia Kemp and I believe Blueface Mom.
Oh, yes.
She was on there with the whole, I call them the Ratchet Old Lady Squad. And, them 3. So, but I think now they beefing. So, and I think they disbanded their show anyway. But and Tokyo Toni, they get along now, but remember back in the day, her and Black China, they would always go at it and, always have some issues and things like that, especially on a reality show.
Yeah, but I do remember something like China put her hand in her mother's face or something.
Right, and it really was going at it in the kitchen. It was like a whole scene and a situation and all that. They was about to come to blows and things like that. But they have since then, I guess evolved as a mother and daughter relationship. They kind of like, they don't really be doing all them antics anymore. You know what I'm saying? They don't really be trying to fight each other. What's going on, Universal Teas with Marie? What's poppin'?
Hey, Miss Marie.
Thank you for coming through. So Tokyo, she just got robbed. Son.
Wait, what?
She got robbed.
What you mean? Wait.
You know I got a clip for you, son. Okay, so let me set the scene. So she invited. Now she do a lot of, like you said, she do a lot of charity work, feeding the homeless and things like that. She opened up her home to a stranger that was down on their luck, and they kind of OD'd. Son.
What?
Yeah, so let me get you the clip. Hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button. Hold on, let me get it up for you. So this is the girl. This is the young lady that she opened up her home to. Now, when she asked her, now Tokyo started saying she started acting weird. So when she started noticing she was acting weird, she asked her to leave her home. And then the girl kind of like started to refuse a little bit and kind of turned into a bit of a stalker. Yeah, check this clip out, child. Check this out.
I let you live with me for 6 weeks, 7, going on 7. I got you another place that didn't work out for you. Couldn't stay there. Then I got you a hotel for a week, $620. They broke it down because they said they had to move to another room. The bitch was weird. This is the weird shit I deal with bitches. Weird. Look, I should have pieced her ass up, Walkie. I wanted her to swing. Bitch wouldn't swing. This shit. This is the bedroom. Never changed the sheets. It still stink. I put Prep Fresh. It still smells like an old man here. Look, just don't give a fuck. Ugh. Dirty, weirdo, bro. This bitch is psycho. Psycho, you had a whole room to yourself free.
So now that's a prequel. That's a prequel, child, to what she went on to further do to Tokyo. Now Tokyo was doing, got doing a walkthrough after she put her out. Doing a walkthrough of the room that she let her stay in rent free. She said, that she claims, she didn't charge her anything, and she's now doing a walkthrough of the room, and this is how the girl left the room when she put her out. So Tokyo put the girl out, but I guess she didn't take too well to that. All right, so let's get into this clip, y'all.
Look what she did. She tore my house up. She busted the back window out. Yeah, she used a vacuum to bust the back window out. Knocked the whole motherfucker out. Stole all my shit downstairs. Stole my jewelry box. Stole my safe. Knocked this over. Took all my shades. All my glasses. See, she got me. All my shit. Stole all my shit. No, the crazy bitch broke in my house as soon as we left. When you're trying to help people, you don't know that's a mental. So far, we had about at 98,000 that she took out of here. I'll fall back for a couple days, just relax my nerves. That's all. Chill out on social media, just relax for a fucking couple days. That's all. Came up in my shit. Breaking it into destroyed property and stole everything. No, she got to deal with whatever. Huh? She broke the fucking cable box. I don't know, but wherever she go, there's gonna be a problem. Yeah? I call her police on this shit. This street shit. This street shit. I try to monitor and listen how I see it go.
Child, that is a perfect example of no good deed goes unpunished.
That part.
Perfect example. And yes, Pinky, that look now. I do not do any of that. I do not. Pinky is a mess. About something look like her eye.
And I didn't even notice it looked high. She said, "Who high as eyes?" That's funny.
She is a mess. Oh my god, they'll be coming over here with the treetop behavior. Okay,
they ain't in the freaky shit.
Yeah,
they ain't to the trees. They in the high shit.
Yeah, don't be coming over here with that treetop shit.
Shout the trees. Shout the trees.
Yes, that's my girl. But yeah, that is a classic.
But isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Okay, but manifest. Now I'm pick your brain further. We're gonna go a little piece further. I need to now. Should I get your take on it now or after I show you this next clip? Which one you want to give me your take on the situation? That you said no deed goes unpunished, right? You said no good deed goes unpunished.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me show you this. Let me show you this next clip. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all give me a hot minute. Give me a hot second, and give me 1 second, y'all. And shout out to Meat Magazine, fair use. I'm gonna just share this screen real quick. Y'all give me a hot second. Make sure y'all smashing that like button, y'all. Okay, y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 hot second. Give me 1 hot second, y'all.
I just want to tell Pinky, Pinky, I am not at all innocent. I did have a child out of wedlock. That puts me on the edge, right? Like I'm living on the, that's serious, like these days, whoo. Especially with my father being a minister, I had a child out of wedlock. So I'm bad. Not bad to the bone, but I'm bad. Thank you. And at least he wifed me, right? Thank you. You are so funny, VK. Nah, listen. You don't say nothing to me not till you go to your OGBYN.
Child. Listen. Leave VK alone. All I have is VK Bay.
That's all you have, right?
That's all.
Lord.
Yeah, that's all I have.
All you have is vacay bay. All you have is vacay bay. All you have is vacay bay. That's all you have. That's all you have. You don't even have fly boys anymore. You don't even have fly boys anymore, bitch. You're a man and a dog, and you can't take it. What you gonna do with the rest of you?
I know Fly Boys is like, well, what the hell do I got to do with it?
What the hell I had to do with it? And mind you, Fly Boys is looking for me for like a week, I heard.
He was, listen, all up, and Aaron ain't know what to do. My poor Booka butt. He was like, okay. I'm just like,
and I'm like, yo, Fly Boys, please. I already got my smoke going on out here. Don't build that shit around here, please. Don't fan the flames, please.
I'm like, this is not her live, but I'll let her know. Somebody
put a smoke signal out, put a message in a bottle and throw it in the river, man. Because I was like, oh man, this is not a good look. I was like, Fly Boys, please, come on, you gotta stop this. But shout out to Fly Boys, shout out to VK Bay. But I got my 100 Tims crew, yeah. Y'all put some 100 signs in the chat, put some B's in the chat, yo. But so let me I'm sharing my screen with you now, Manifest. All right, I had to find the clip, I had to pull it up. But now you said no good deed goes unpunished, correct?
Correct.
And let's check this out here, because this was Tokyo Toni about 7 years ago, I believe. Let's check this out, y'all. And shout out to Meat Magazine. Shout out to y'all. Hold on, I think I'm sharing the screen. But y'all subscribe to their channel. Y'all subscribe to their channel. Let me reshare the screen. Let me stop sharing. Let me pull this other one up. And give me 1 second. Now they're already blowing firecrackers. Here we go. Oh, I can't stand Brooklyn, I tell you. All right, here we go, y'all.
Make sure I ain't gonna start doing that. Get up by blocks.
I'll just change the locks. Definitely change the locks.
Good. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
We got a bag. We got to get all this stuff out.
It's
Jesus.
Good gracious. And she got the heat all the way up. Look at the carpet. Yeah, I told you the carpet was messed up. This is it for Tokyo Toni. This is it.
That's why.
All right, y'all. So here's the deal. I cannot post all of the video footage here, you know.
All right, y'all. Let me stop sharing. So that was and again, shout out to Meat Magazine. Y'all make sure to go subscribe to their channel. I'm gonna put their link to their video in the description of this video. Fair use, by the way, and I appreciate y'all for the footage. That was Tokyo Toni when she was evicted from a previous landlord where she lived 7 years ago. Not the landlord, asked her to move, but before she left, she trashed that entire residence.
Wow. So are we looking at a case of karma?
And that's where I was going with that. And that's where I was going with that. And that's what I was going, because I said, let me get your stance on it before I show you this clip. Let me see where you land after I show you that clip. And mind you, that was 7 years ago. And 7 metaphysically and biblically means the number of completion. So did that come around 7? You know what I'm saying? Did that come around full circle for?
Yep. That's what it looked like.
Did y'all see the holes in the walls, the clothes, the trash everywhere?
She just nasty. It looked like she ain't living right.
Just nasty work. Somebody asked you to leave, just leave their place. Why you gotta trash it all up? Because you're not first of all, you're not getting the security back when you do that. I hope you know that. So don't even look for it. Wait, Manifest, say it one more time. I think your audio is cutting out a little bit.
Oh, my bad. No, I was telling Lisa it's very nasty.
Nasty, crazy work. What's popping, Just Valencia? I see you in the building. What's going on, Demetria? I see you in the building.
Hey, Miss Valencia.
Thank you.
And Demetria here too?
Yeah, Demetria in the building. Let me put her comment up. What's
popping?
What's going on, DD in the building? What's popping,
beautiful?
Girlie? What's popping, Mary Deloach in the building? What's going on with you?
Yep, I caught her.
What's popping, y'all? Pinky in the building. Lisa in the building. What's popping, y'all? Shout out to the 100 Tims crew. Shout out to the in the
Mel
chat.
Still. Is that a old message?
Huh?
From Pinky. Pinky said Mel stole his ass. Who?
Oh, I don't know. Who? Where you see that at?
You highlighted it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. I was just highlighting shit. Probably was an old comment. I don't even remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm like, when I said that, I was like, ooh.
Yes, Miss Valencia, I sure do. Vacay, can you put my link in the chat to my channel? Thank you.
Yep. Y'all go subscribe to Manifest. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I was like, I didn't see that either. I was like, what you talking about? So I stole who? I was like, what? And I'm highlighting stuff. That goes to show you how well I can see, right? Crazy work.
And also, if anybody got any pointers on how, to better my channel, trust me, I am not that type of person to be like, no, I got this. I'm going to do it my way. This is my channel. No, I'll take whatever lesson I can get. Trust me. Like, if you have any ideas on topics and stuff like that, trust me, I'm coachable. Because I'm just starting out with this. I am no journalism. I keep saying that, Mel. I'm no journalist at all. So I don't know journalism like that.
Right.
I'm not a Breakfast Club worker. They gets it popping. I'm just,
There you go.
I hear that, Just Valencia. Congratulations.
When I tell you, Just Valencia, when I tell you she has a lot of very great informational and tutorial videos for up and coming YouTubers. I love how she teaches. I catch her videos on a replay because she works like at nights and stuff. She works, we work at different times. We got different schedules,
right?
And we're in different time zones. But when I get a chance, I catch her replays. Very informational, very informative. That's what I meant to say. And she has a very clear and concise way of presenting information, and I love it. And her videos are, first of all, are phenomenal. Very flawless. Her editing is great. Universal Season Marie the same way. Like, I love their work, and it's always good to study, and again, not copy or mimic or steal intellectual property, but to study those that are ahead of you in the same game that you're in, to aspire to, to want to be successful in the same area that that they're doing it as well. But it is a grind, I'll tell you that much. And if I could just give you a little piece of mail advice, create a general email for people to reach out to you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because there's stalkers up here. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I held back on attaching my Instagram.
Right.
Attaching, well, I don't have Facebook. But
my Facebook chill.
I see how that worked out for you.
Yeah.
Like, just don't make no sense. You can't even go to a family reunion.
Well, they look at your pictures and call your whole family ugly. Ain't that crazy?
Unbelievable. But again, you cannot feel no type of way when a person doesn't show who they are. That's one thing I don't like.
Right.
You got all this aggression.
Right.
You're ugly, you're this, you're that. Well, what the fuck do you look like? Turn your camera on. If you're gonna be calling people ugly, what you look like?
That part.
What your family look like?
That part.
Why are you sitting up here acting like, okay, I could just come out and say that and ain't nobody supposed to say nothing back to you?
Right.
So no, it's very annoying. I'm sorry you have to go through that because that's crazy.
And I really, really don't get it when I'm fully accessible, because obviously you found my Instagram, you found my Facebook, you see my family, so it's not like I'm hiding anything. But then when it comes to you, you're a Scooby-Doo mystery. It's all an alias. It's all an act. It's crazy work. How you're so mysterious and I'm so readily available, but I'm so ugly.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, and to have your son involved it's crazy. And discords and
to tell me who my child's father is when you don't even you can't even have children. Even remotely tell me who my child's father is when your uterus is not in working condition. But that's neither here nor there. But the point of the story is, if you're having issues, ma'am, and you know who I'm talking to, if you're having uterine issues, go see your OGBYN.
By male stupid ass logic, vacate bae, your uterus is fucked up, bitch. And you need to go to your OGBYN to see what's wrong with your uterus and why you don't have no kids at 40 years old, vacate.
The nerve to give out reproductive advice when you don't even know which doctor to go to. It's crazy work.
To vacay babe, too. Poor vacay babe. Vacay babe uterus is saying, well, what the hell do I got to do with it?
Listen, all I have is vacay babe and vacay babe's uterus, apparently.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Bless. How are you?
It's crazy work. What's going on, Bless?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
It's crazy work.
And that's the part that I do not like. It's like, you know, the stalking and all this. It's just too much. Like,
it's very weird. It's very weird.
So that's why I haven't, you know, posted any emails.
Right.
You know,
no, I got you. Yeah, and I would just say again, you know, I don't even like attaching like my personal Instagram, you know, to my page and everything like that, because again, that was attacked. And remember, I couldn't even post anything for like 3 days. They like suspended my IG for like 3 days.
Wow.
Because people like, you know, mass reported my Instagram, so that was crazy work. But yeah, I would just say like a general, just, you know, just create a Google account and, you know, just make it.
I agree. Yeah.
Whatever your channel name is, just make it general. That way, people that can you know, they catch the replays, or if they see something or they get an idea and they want to hit you up with it, then, you know, that'll make, you know what I'm saying, that'll kind of make them feel connected to you. You know what I'm saying? Because like we can't, you know what I'm saying, we can't talk to each and every individual person at all times of the day. But if you respond to the emails and respond to the inquiries, and even shout out to 110's crew, because they hit me up with show ideas, and they hit me up with news reports and things like that, like cover this topic, or this happened over here. Did you hear about this person? And
Okay.
And that's pretty dope. And they check in with me, like, how you doing at this and the third, and what the situation or whatever like that. So it's pretty dope. It's actually pretty dope. And it really just makes me. It lets me know, like, damn, niggas really care about me. I like that. It's a little piece of nice, yeah. Cool feeling. Shout out to 110 crew, y'all. What's poppin', Bless? I see you in the building. And y'all make sure y'all also subscribe to my backup channel. I had to make a backup to the backup to the backup. Y'all know how that go.
And subscribe to Vacay Bay.
Yes.
She's getting, we branching off from Mel. We got, now motherfuckers want to do sequels and shit. Everybody want to create channels for friends now. Got it.
Come on. They can't fuck with us over here. Why they can't fuck with us? Because we got natural talent.
I got 9.9 out of 10 after 327 women rated me. Let's see your talent. Let's see your talent, you ugly piece of.
Okay, stop. Hey, look at me.
Let's see your talent.
No, hey. No, you need to look at me.
I don't have to do
that whole part.
Pink, why you laughing?
We don't gotta do shit.
Bless, you trying to figure out who I that is? Who I that belong to? Because Pinky keeps staring at that eye.
Bless said, wait, who they all playing? That's manifest, Bless. That's manifest. Yes, and shout out to Vacay Bay. Y'all go subscribe to Vacay Bay channel as well. And again, Vacay Bay's content totally different. Manifest content totally different. Sneaky's content totally different. They are not extensions of me, because we all have our own minds and our own creative juices. So we present our information in different ways, and we all do our own thing. Our channels are not just carbon copies of one another, or, you know, just extensions of my own self. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not, oh, this looks familiar, this sounds familiar. We hate everyone, and we hate you too. Let's talk about it on this channel. Nah, it's not gonna be that.
Right.
That's not that. It's very weird. It's very, it's giving cult-like vibes. It's giving, again, like I said, lesbian cult. That girl wanted to recruit me, but that's another story for another day. You know, I was gonna recruit a lesbian cult. They tried to kidnap me and take me.
Hi, Bless. Now you know who it is. Just want to know who that. What's up with that eye? Yeah,
I know. I'm a cartoon now.
Right, Ingrid.
Yo, I made it to animation, son. I'm fucking great, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Can y'all drop that link in the chat for me, please? I've made it to animation. You know what that means? I'm gonna live forever. You know, cartoons don't die, right?
Child, we got freaking cartoon sleeve shirts, and we got cartoon cardigans. Oh my goodness, crazy
work over here, son. Don't worry about it. You think you stopping shit with swiping the channels? Nah, son, I'm in the cartoon world now. I'm animated, son. I live forever out this motherfucker. And I live in your home for free.
Thank you, Just Valencia. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, but we gonna, get back. Well, I know, as far as, because you got this down pat, I don't. So I got to work on some more things, like try to get it to flow the way I want it to flow. But again, it's just trial and error. That's all. I'll get it.
Right. Trial and error, and also practice. Practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? Again, I ain't get this way.
Oh, thank you, Bless. I was always wondering. You know what? I'm sorry, Mel.
No,
go ahead. What you were saying, because Bless just sent something, and I was like, oh, thank you. But I wanted to say something about last night. But go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, practice makes perfect, and the more you do it, it's gonna flow. It's gonna come naturally to you. I was just gonna say, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And I don't claim to be the guru of knowing, this whole situation. It's just that I've had experience in radio and journalism and broadcasting. So I kind of understood how to flow, but I didn't understand the YouTube aspect of it. So again, it just came with practice and learning, and again, not being afraid. You just said the right thing. You're not afraid of, you're coachable. You're not afraid of criticism. You're not afraid of, people giving you tips and suggestions. Some people be on some, you can't tell me nothing type stuff or whatever like that. You just said you wasn't on that level. So that's dope that you have an open mind and you're willing to improve and perfect your craft. So shout out to you. But and shout out to Bless. But I'm gonna mute up.
You know what? Not only that, you won't survive and have a successful career if you're not coachable and if you can't accept constructive criticism. So you will forever be stuck in the same fucked up situation that you're in, not until you're able to take constructive criticism and able to be taught. And I'm willing to learn whatever it is. If I'm interested in it, I have to be willing to learn. And that's one thing. But I was saying last night when I was doing my recording, so I wanted to try this whole recording thing. So my husband, he was helping me with it and everything. He was showing me where I go to edit, if I wanted to edit and all this other stuff. But he said to me, well, before you posted it, did you listen to it to see if? I said, I can't listen to myself. I don't want to listen to myself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I already done did the content. Now you want me to go back and listen to it? I can't do it.
And manifest, I'm gonna tell you right now, we are our own worst critic.
Right.
I could do that. I would play myself on the lowest level or either on mute. And I would go, oh my God. I said, do I really sound like that? That's what people like. And then when
Thank you, Bless. Yeah.
People go, oh, you got a New York accent. Your accent is so nice. I'll be like, y'all really like that? I don't be like a little piece of bit. But as long as you're being yourself, your authentic self. And again, shout out to Miss Pam as well, because I love her when she says that. As long as you're being and it's really true, as long as you're being your authentic self, it's going to resonate with people. And again, whoever's for you is for you. Whoever's not is not. And you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea or everybody's cup of coffee.
That's right.
But you guess what? I'm somebody's lemonade, bitch. So clock that tea. Anywho. Thank you.
Absolutely. Flyboy says something.
Flyboys, where you at? Here. All I have is vacate.
Yeah, Flyboy said ghetto.
Oh, he must be old child. He must have heard old girl voice. she tends to trigger him. Where you at, Flyboys? You in a building, Flyboys?
It don't take much to trigger.
Flyboy.
I'm trying to tell you, it don't take much.
Again, because she said all I had was vacate bed, and where the hell was Flyboys? And you guess what, bitch? Flyboys here right now. Shout out to Flyboy.
All you have is vacate bay. All you have is vacate bay. All you have is vacate bay. That's all you have. That's all you have. You don't even have Flyboys anymore. You don't even have Flyboys anymore, bitch. You're a man and a dog, and you can't take it. What you gonna do with the rest of you?
You lying heifer. Lying heavily. And when I tell you that sounds like a whole gang of jealousy, it just sounds like crazy work.
Vacay, can you put my channel in the chat again? I'm sorry.
Nah, she got you.
Oh, she did it. Thank you so much, Vacay.
That's
my girl. Yeah, she child.
You not listening to the clip manifest? All I have is Vacay, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all all here, but all I have is Vacay.
That was enough. That night was enough. And I don't think we finished it. I couldn't. My head was hurting.
It was like 8 hours. It was 8 hours.
Yeah, that was insane.
That shit was crazy work. And I was like, yo, you really, and again, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you call me crazy right now. Y'all can say I'm crazy in this chat right now. There's no way you could go 7, 8 hours, 9 hours straight without a bathroom break, a water break. You gotta eat something real quick. You gotta burp. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Get up, stretch, talk to yourself. Like, bitch, what are we doing here? You gotta say something. You just go 7, 8 hours, 9 hours straight, yelling, flipping on the same 2 people, and then go. But you know they crazy, right? I was like, what?
Child, I made her hit list. I don't give a fuck. I said, it doesn't matter. Like, I was told, oh, your name is in a title. I don't care. Listen, if I didn't get the message, it didn't land right.
It really didn't.
It didn't land right. Like, you can't put my name in a title and then go off for however many minutes or hours, and I didn't hear it.
No, to yourself, because you didn't even respond, and nor did you hear it. To yourself.
I didn't even hear it, and I don't want to hear it because it makes no sense. You don't know my life. I don't know yours, and I don't care to know yours. I don't look for you. I don't look you up. I just don't like your ways, and that's just that. So it's like, you know, it's like you buying the ticket to go to California, but yeah, you land in Arizona. It just doesn't. You didn't land right. You were supposed to be in California.
No, then go around the corner and go, this ain't California. No.
Right. Yeah, like
then you still mad when you hit the corner. Like, so we still ain't in California? No, you're going the wrong way.
Exactly. And I don't care how many people you talk to about me. You're talking to yourself because you're talking about me. It's supposed to, that message, whatever you're saying is supposed to come to me. You didn't talk to me, right? Because I don't care to listen to that shit.
That part
over and over and over again. I'm not doing it, or because somebody has an opinion. Like,
that's crazy work.
You know what I'm saying? Go jump in traffic. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and justify why the fuck I said what I said. I said it. That fuck nigga, like I said, handled it wrong.
That's it.
And I stand on that 10 toes down. You mad because that's what I say. Oh, well, fucking kill yourself. I don't give a fuck. My bad.
Y'all don't do that part, y'all.
I'm sick of her.
I know.
Every time you turn around.
Right. Just know that if you are feeling overwhelmed, or you think you have mental issues, or you think somebody that you know has mental issues, please call this hotline.
That wasn't for everybody, but I get it. It was for one person.
And not to be funny, because she does exhibit signs of mental illness and unhealthy mental wellness. So I'm just saying, if you see somebody exemplifying those symptoms, call this hotline and get them some help. Because sometimes
she's not gonna comply.
But I'm just saying, just at least to present it to someone else. Because sometimes people don't even know they need help. So if you present it to somebody else, maybe another higher authority can intervene on your behalf. Is what I'm saying.
I want you to sit back and think about what you just said.
I know, because she's crazy and she ain't gonna let nobody
call on her. Fucking nuts.
She's nuts.
She is not.
Listen. No, listen. This is a smoke signal. Listen, y'all. That's in that chat. They got them them megaphones. They, you know, them red solo cup drinkers. Call this hotline and tell that lady is something wrong with her. And shout out to you, Sneaky. Now I know you're about to head home. I got you, Sneaky. You already know. I already know what time it is. But child, listen, call that hotline for her, y'all.
Hey, Sneaky.
because that lady is bugged out. She'll pull your local. She telling people to go to the OGBYN. It's very crazy. It's very stressful. She went on my whole Facebook page of my family reunion and said my whole family was ugly.
That's weird.
That's very fucking weird. I was like, what?
That's weird. And
that's like your whole family's ugly. I said, okay, why'd you look?
Yes, it just makes no sense. You go to somebody else's fucking page to look. Take your time. Now that was like maybe 15 minutes.
Mine to search me out on Facebook. Then
just to say that you're ugly.
Just to go, your family's ugly, and so are you. I said, okay, why'd you look?
Why did you look?
Why did you look?
Oh my God.
That's like going to Red Lobster going, you ain't got no milkshakes in here? Fuck you mean you ain't got no milkshakes in here? I came here for a milkshake, bitch. It's seafood. What's wrong?
Exactly. It's just like, I'll never understand her. So that's why I just listen. I let her have it. Whatever.
If you don't understand crazy, you gotta understand it.
Don't make no sense. I'm like, ain't nobody arguing with no cartoon. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not going back and forth with no cartoons. I let her have it. You won, bitch. You won, and Soraya wants your man.
We all do. You ain't know.
And Soraya wants your man.
It's Soraya. Soraya, the motherfucking building, y'all.
Hey, Soraya, babe. I didn't even know you was here. No, I'm just kidding. I knew I saw your name.
Y'all go subscribe to Sneaky Link channel as well if you're not subscribed to Sneaky Link channel.
Yes.
Totally different content. Nothing related to this foolery at all. You want to go get some information and some intellect and some knowledge and get put on in social justice, Sneaky Link channel is where it's at for that as well. Yes, it's Soraya, babe, hold that? You mean you was fighting for wheels too? Soraya, babe.
Yes. He's really hot in these streets.
He a hot commodity, child. He blazing saddles out this motherfucker. You said I don't even wear the motherfucker. Listen, I'm sorry.
Look at Illa's comment.
I'm about to pull it up right now because y'all gotta hear this crazy shit.
On the phone, right? And I went to the group and they laughing at this bitch. And they cracking the fuck up. And I'm like, this dog faced bitch that ran her ass up here. I thought Kat ended the live. I didn't even know she was still on. So yeah, I came back.
Hey, they worried about the ring I put on your finger. They talking about show it. Nah, it's private life. Like when you running around showing off shit, I was always private on this motherfucker. I was never a show off type of nigga on here. Never. So what the fuck I tell her to do that now? To satisfy you didn't? Hell no. Hell no. Ain't doing that.
And not to mention, I don't even keep it. I don't even wear it. I store that motherfucker somewhere else. I don't wear it. But how do they know that we're official? Why they was asking about the ring in the chat? Well, I can't show it because I don't even wear the motherfucker. Okay. Yes, it's official, bitches. What the fuck y'all want to see for? What the fuck y'all want to see for? Hey. It's a motherfucking. It's gold. It's a gold wedding band, bitches. It's a gold wedding band. Hell no.
Oh, I can't listen to no more.
Didn't I tell you I was afraid to ask why you asked me that?
Yeah, I couldn't hold it in no more. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, shout out to Miss K. That was Miss Katie. Chat. I swear to God, bitch, you better not do it. Shout out to Miss Katie.
That right there don't even make any sense.
That's
official.
crazy.
What's official?
Yo, she said, how you know it's not official?
What?
People down or not wearing it. I was like, what? I said, yo, is anybody else hearing what the fuck I'm hearing? Or am I crazy?
But what does she mean official by? Is it engagement or is it marriage?
Or is it marriage? I don't know. Because she all over the place. Because somebody else, I forgot who said it in the chat earlier. So either that was yesterday. They said, did she say they went down to the courthouse? I said, how they went to the courthouse? Where was that at?
Lordy, was the handy van available?
Was it virtual court? Because that's all we got is a virtual marriage.
That's it. And then what got me was They question about the ring that I put on your finger. Like, nigga, when did you put a ring on her finger?
Wait, no, manifest. I don't, and not to mention, I don't even wear the motherfucker. I store it. I don't even keep it. I was like, girl, stop talking. Shut up.
No, I triple dog dare him to get on one knee and propose. Triple dog dare him.
And do what?
Get on one knee and propose.
Yes, now, see? Nope. Y'all subscribe to my station here because manifest being funny.
Jimmy Jones. Yes, sir. I want you to know one thing. Jimmy Jones.
Yeah.
What you have to say about it.
You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them you a star. Remind them. When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth, but niggas is lying, oh my God. I done put so much work and I could have died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when they was frying up the heart. I've been in powwows where they scream lobby. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA's looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do their time, you know my team body. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 bellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, shit, we not jacking that. It's not a place that we go there, we not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit, so what more you wanna ask them? You niggas told me how to rap and I want platinum.
Oh God. I had to play, child. If y'all would have heard the way I was screaming back here at them comments, child. You know how like y'all see an Instagram post and the first thing you do is like, yo, let me go to the comments and see what everybody else saying. Yo, woo Lord, woo, Illa said he ain't got no damn knees. Yo, yo, Illa said he ain't got no damn knees. Yo, Soroya said, still shaking my damn head. Yo, Mary DeLo said they went where?
No, Florida Water said, Alexa, play Boys to Men, Bended Knee.
Yo, I cannot. Hey, Florida Water was popping with you. And I appreciate you supporting the channel yesterday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Oh my God, yo, when you said, son, I had to play, son, I was gonna scream all in this fucking mic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But she tripled down. I said, yo, does she hear what she's saying? And how they even know it's official? Not to mention, I don't even wear the motherfucker. I store it. Like, get it out of here. You know, storage is like out your house.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean storage? Storage where? It's supposed to be stored on your finger.
But again, that is his problem.
Yeah, I
guess his problem. If he's okay with that,
listen here.
Hey,
listen here. I'm not losing anybody's sleep over it.
Exactly.
I'm just cracking up over these comments, y'all. Y'all get me through my night, y'all, with these comments.
Cause they something else. Cause they know what it is.
This Devin is white chocolate. We got Devin to say sad word. You know what? Devin is white chocolate. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Devin Puerto Rican. Yep, that's it. You white black.
Devin, you have been initiated into the club. All right, of blackness.
You are now officially a woman of color. You are tan. Okay, you are
fade to black, babe.
Thank you. You are tan or beige. You put that on your application. They be like other tan/beige. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy work.
But Mary, absolutely. He didn't mention nothing about his ring.
Child, bye.
When it's a wedding, the man gets one too.
No,
but again, they don't have nothing to prove to nobody. Listen, if they want to sit up here and portray, act like they're married, or what, let them.
Listen, I ain't saying nothing. All I know is he hollering about rings. All I saw was a fruit basket. Listen, I don't know. I saw Delmonte. He sees, white diamonds. I don't know. It's neither here nor there. The point of the story is Get it how you live. Right.
Mel, you say you saw what? Dead fruit? That's what you saw.
I can't with you.
Rotten fruit. What you say you saw again?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just trying to set the stage.
Listen.
What did you see?
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what I saw. I saw this right here. This was on a New York City train. And then y'all asked me, why they keep asking, why am I so aggressive? Why am I so hard? Why am I so manly? Because again, when they talk about that, that dead fruit and that dead relationship, this is what pops in the mind. So a man apparently had sexual relations with a deceased body on a New York City train.
Get the
and God forgive me for laughing. I'm not laughing at the fact that the man is gone. But
no, you're laughing at the fool that sat up there and fondled with him
and did some foolery to him. So then this is the crazy part about that, man. The fact, not only did he have he did some old sexual mess with the man. Trigger warning. He did some sexual mess with the man. I ain't gonna play no clip like that because that's crazy work. But not only did he do something inappropriate to a deceased body, he robbed the man, right? This is where it gets a little piece of crazy, even as if it can't get no crazier. That man has been deceased so long on that train, he was the second person that robbed him.
My goodness.
I said, so ain't nobody gonna call no help for nobody, ain't nobody gonna call no police. We just gonna fiddle around on deceased bodies. And then if we get a little freaky, they with that freaky shit. I said, no, that's with that freaky. Don't look at my text messages no more and judge me. Judge this motherfucker right here, because that shit's crazy.
No, but let's dig a little deeper. Don't that shit stink?
Nah, he ain't decomposed his thing. He only been rigor mortis probably set in. Rigor gets stiff.
Yeah, he probably stiff, but no, because they actually go to the bathroom on themselves.
Right, but remember, because ride the New York City train, but the New York City trains are air conditioned, so it might have been in cold condition. Been in cooler conditions where it's not really, really hot. Because had it been like June, July, it would have, the whole situation would have been terrible.
No, I'm not talking about the robbing part. I'm talking about the actual part.
I guess it wasn't. I don't know. I guess he wasn't, deceased that long. I guess the autopsy, the official autopsy hasn't been performed yet. So I don't even know how long the man has passed. But I know, as far as the reports that I read, that man was robbed twice and assaulted. So he died just to get violated. That's crazy work. I never heard of shit like that.
Goodness.
Crazy work. That's what I'm trying. Again, that shit is crazy work. But this whole virtual, we're married and I put a ring on it, I'm trying to make you jealous. That shit don't move me because I'm dealing with shit like this in real life. That shit don't move me, sir. That shit don't move. You can go with your virtual reality weddings all you want. I don't give a fuck. But I'm dealing with this shit in real life, time.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
I saved a little piece of that. It's not the best, again, rest in peace to that man. He was homeless on the train. And again, predominantly a lot of people that you see, aside from the strap hangers that are going to work or going to school every day, but a lot of the homeless, this happened about 12:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, like in the night, like midnight. Right. So a lot of those people around that time of the night and the time of the day predominantly are homeless. And he passed away on a train of natural causes. I'm going to guess not so much of natural causes because he was homeless. So I'm guessing he probably wasn't going to his doctor's appointments regularly and checking up on himself. And he succumbed to whatever he had going on. But the autopsy hasn't been officially made yet. But I said I showed that part. I wanted to save that little piece of it. I didn't want to shove that in y'all face. But I said that to say this is what New York is. This is our day to day. So I really don't have time to play internet games with y'all. I really don't.
Just working, period.
Crazy work.
I
said shit, going to the mailbox and checking bills be like,
right. Don't nobody got time.
Nobody got time for that. But that's how and again, that's why they be like, Mel, how you deal with her, or just how you deal in general, how you have a positive attitude. But that's how somebody's mindset, they don't have a lot going on. Because when this YouTube is really your life and you deem it that way and you are really fixated and focused on destroying somebody or taking somebody down for hours on internet, days on end that you don't even know like that. That's crazy work.
How do you feel about the text, coming out and you being, and like I try to tell everybody, like, there was more. There's a lot. I've seen it and it's crazy. But nobody believed me. But now that your truth is coming out, and still you're holding back because there's still more stuff. But how do you feel as far as what Trees have reviewed so far?
I'm cool. I'm all right with it. I mean, I don't. And then again, this is no slight of shade. Again, I just speak raw and uncut how I speak. This is no slight of shade to anybody. And I appreciate Trees for unveiling it or giving her interpretation on it and things like that. It may come across as corny to people, or that's elementary, or you immature. I don't know, whatever. However it comes across to people, or people may say they're secondhand embarrassed for me and things like that. I'm not embarrassed because I'm a genuine person. And again, like I said before, when I rock with you, I rock with you. When I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. And it wasn't just like this just happened like 2 weeks ago or 2 days ago, and I just all of a sudden fell head over heels for somebody. This has been a somewhat working moderator, content creator relationship for years on end that developed into something else outside of that element. So it wasn't just like I just met him last Thursday and just like, I think I love him now. No, it wasn't that. But my question to that is, or I pose a question to people or the naysayers that go, I'm crazy and something is wrong with me and I'm obsessed. How obsessed can I be with someone on the internet when someone else is claiming an internet marriage, an internet relationship, an internet realness that hasn't met each other physically in real life either? How much crazier can I be than them to have fallen for the same person that they claim that they've fallen for? And then after the fact, because I actually was kind of first, and I'm not trying to get on my Ray J shit, I hit it first, but technically the timeline, the timeline kind of fits that I kind of was first with his situation. So how is it that I'm delusional and I'm all over the place? Maybe y'all can answer that question for me in the chat. I don't know if I don't convey myself well, or if people hear through this, or maybe I get mad because I'm very passionate when I speak, and I get, I'm just like, yo, this, like, stop playing with me. Like, I just get real, I don't know if I don't convey myself well because I'm not understanding the timelines. Kind of either we cross paths with, like, her and I cross paths with him at the same time, or either she infringed on something that I had, and now she's mad about it and trying to twist the situation and manipulate it and then go, I did something to her.
Well, please, anybody, you could agree or disagree or whatever, but in my opinion, with that whole situation, it's not that, bottom line, people are going to believe what they want. Like I said, she says things over and over and over again just so she could believe herself. Just so when she tells the story, it comes out, believable. And no matter what you say, because when somebody feels a certain way about you, and I'm not speaking of her, I'm speaking of those who doubted you, who said that you're obsessed, and who continues to say you're obsessed, you are crazy, you are this, because they already have an opinion about you. They already made this opinion up. So it doesn't matter at this point what comes out. I'm glad Trees is doing it, but again, do I feel like it's gonna do anything as far as changing their minds? No, because they already have it in their mind, and what they're looking at, the fact is that he's lying, because he's not saying, yes, it was something, but I have decided to move on. What he's saying it was nothing. And it was just strictly content related, where the text messages show something totally different. And then when it comes to her, he's actually claiming her. He's actually, this is his girl. That's her man. They're doing all this stupid shit online that don't nobody need to know or don't nobody care about. This is what, and it makes you, it is to make you look crazy. Because it's like, hey, he's claiming me. He didn't claim you. So it's not, you're not doing anything wrong. Your truth is your truth. He's just lying about it, trying to make you look crazy. But again, it's in front of people, and it's two people who already have their minds made up about you. That's why your letdown went wrong, because she already had her opinion about you, and she let that interfere with her letdown, because it wasn't a sit down, it was a letdown.
Right. No, I'm just listening. I'm here.
I'm done.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, no.
Like,
yeah, no. I didn't want to interrupt. That's like, no. Because I totally get what you're saying. And again, I don't get moved by and let me be perfectly clear. I don't get moved by how many people keep saying, you're lying, or we don't believe you, this and the third. That part doesn't bug me, because I stand on truth and I know what it is. I'm not delusional at all. I knew we were in the getting to know each other's faces. Again, like I said, nobody was, I'm not on here saying we're married and we've never met. I'm not saying, I've spoken to his mother and I can't prove that. But again, I show receipts of his mother, and I'm using air quotes, reaching out to me, because we still don't even believe that was his real mother, because she misspelled her own son's name, which is crazy work. But right, I said that to say, if I was such an, and again, I just want to pose this question to people, even though you can't rationalize with irrational people, but it's still in my heart of hearts. I don't know, something in me just has to try to find a rationalization out of this. If it was nothing and no one cared and it wasn't that deep, why are we still talking about it 9 months later?
That's true.
Why are we still here? If we're so happy and we've moved on, and again, you don't have any receipts of me reaching out and going, leave her, come back here, and this ain't where you want to be, and blah, blah. You don't have any of that, because I don't do that. I don't chase or beg no man. You understand it? I know who I am. I know I'm a queen. I know I'm beautiful. I wasn't for you, and that's cool. I just asked you for the truth, and you couldn't handle that part. Mm-hmm. And it might have been you couldn't handle the fact that I would have found out that you weren't upright or vertical. I don't know. But to whatever the point, or you could be head over heels and you just over the hills and over the moon for it. That's fine as well. I just asked you a question and you dipped me and avoided me. You should have figured it out. I don't have ESPN or ESP or whatever it is, or UPN, CNN, none of it. I don't have none of that shit. All I have is I'm asking you a question. It's a yes or no. You can't even give me that as a grown-ass man. You don't even need to be a content creator. You don't need to be a business owner. You don't need to be an adult. Because if you can't handle a yes or no question, there's something fundamentally wrong with you mentally.
And I'm just going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that at first it was a malicious thing on his part. I just think he didn't want to hurt you, or maybe he thought he was going to hurt you. And I think he tried to avoid that, because no matter what they say, the receipts don't lie. They did not try to reach out, or he did not, because she's irrelevant at this point. It doesn't matter of her trying to reach out to you in the backdrop, in the back, whatever they call it. That's not her responsibility. That is his responsibility. Because why am I, as the other woman, going to listen to you? I'm not going to listen to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
So that was for him to nip this in the bud a long time ago. Right. And again, if I am the woman that's moving on with my man, I'm doing just that. I'm not going back and forth with his ex or the woman that he used to talk to. I'm not doing that. I don't care if she threatened to, but again, you supposedly threatened, but didn't say a name, right? You did not at me. It wasn't for me. So I am going to move on. But see, that's just a woman. That's maturity. That's what a woman does. A woman don't sit here and go online and do that fuck shit that she did.
Well, but that's because this was
and all this back and forth. It's just ridiculous.
Well, that's because as I've been learning more and becoming more enlightened with the situation, this was never about him. It's past him at this point. You got him. So why are you still mad?
Him at this point? Yeah,
you got him. So why are you still upset? Why are you hunting down my family to call them to tell them that I'm crazy? They should know already if I'm crazy, right? You don't have to tell them that. I don't. At this point, I don't get it. What are you hunting down my family reunion pictures for to tell them what? What are you putting my job email in my chat and putting my mother's address there and saying you could have had people at her doorstep and calling my senior citizen mother? What is that going to do? That at this point, you are attacking me personally. Yeah. So if I respond back to you personally, I can't be crazy for that because now you're coming for me.
Exactly.
We're putting him to the side. We're going to put the parking brake on. We're going to sit him in the corner, and we're going to put a movie on, put Roblox on for him. That's what we're going to do for him. But in the meantime, I'm going to address you as a woman because you're attacking me personally as a woman.
Yeah.
And just so we're clear, I just want to get this last part out, and you know what I'm saying. And again, I just have to get this out while I got you on Panel Manifest. I just have one more question for you. You know, while we're bouncing ideas back and forth with one another. If I'm such a text now and a nothing of a person and I'm so meaningless, when you change your text now number, do you give that person your new text now number? If you want to cut all contact with me, do you give me an updated number?
Child.
I'm just asking because it says the new number. So do you give the person your new number if you're cutting them off from the old one? And am I wrong for misunderstanding the situation? You should have known. How so? He was giving me mixed signals. How was I supposed to know any better?
And then that is around Father's Day, June 25th. Like, I need for everybody.
Yeah, say that, please. I'll mute.
I need for everybody to take a look at the dates. All the messages that he showed are dated June. That was around the time that when Melanie said he started acting funny around Father's Day. That was June. But then you come back in June. Now, mind you, I seen all the messages. I was privy to it, but that wasn't for me to release or even talk about. I just said that there is more. There's messages that people have not seen. And no, the girl is not lying. She's not. But again, this is June. This is June. They got married July? They got married?
I don't even know.
Like,
nobody even know.
When the rings started going in the chat?
The rings started going in the chat around June. I don't even know. And that whole part when he said he wasn't going to do that anymore because he knew it bothered me. And I said, it's bothering me and it's upsetting me. And do you understand? I don't find this joke funny. You keep saying it's a joke. You keep saying y'all are trolling Goomba. You keep saying Goomba started it and y'all are trolling Jag. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable with it. What you told me, you said I'm going to stop that. I'm not even going to do that no more.
Yeah.
He said I'm going to stop that. I'm not going to do that no more. So again, still dismissing you. Still denying you, still entertaining me since I was just a text now. Got that part. I get it. You were vetting me. I understand it. I was vetting you too. You think I'm driving to fucking Philly? You think I'm driving to a whole nother state by myself? Unarmed or unprotected? Nah. You damn right. I'm getting on public transportation with video cameras and security cameras and footage and police and authorities around. You damn right. But you think I was gonna run out here blind, unarmed, to go get Craigslist unalive? Nah. Nah.
But as a woman,
what do you upset?
I don't understand what she like. What is her motive?
My first initial, I ain't gonna lie to you. My first initial reaction, I would have looked at him like, nigga, what was you talking to her about? What was all that for? Why she got all this? Why she pulling up all these shits? And mind you, another thing that she ain't doing, pulling up a whole gang of nothing. A whole gang of nothing. You know, I'm not embarrassed about asking for no virtual date. What the fuck else are you supposed to do when you like trying to date online or get to know somebody online? What the fuck was I supposed to do? Tap dance live and go, look at this. This look great, don't it? What the fuck was I supposed to do?
Child, I didn't even know there was such a thing. So I learned something because I'm like, huh?
And you know where I got that from? That idea from? I got that from when New York City was on shutdown. We was on lockdown during the demic. And people were trying to interact with their loved ones, interact with their friends. And we had virtual birthday parties. We had, okay, go in your house, find something pink, bring it back to the screen, take a picture of it, or virtual scavenger hunts and stuff like that. But make it interactive and make it fun. All I said was, let's go on Discord and watch a damn movie. Don't other content creators do that anyway and go on their Discords and watch movies with their subscribers? So how am I crazy? Did I say let's go rob a bank tomorrow?
No, did you say let's get married tomorrow? Like I'm not understanding.
I don't even know how. I don't know how it went from we were each other's biggest fans and we were having nasty time to now you're married and don't talk to me. I don't know when the transition started. I'm so confused.
Well, not just that. How did you become his enemy?
That part. That whole thing.
Why am I your enemy? Because
that whole thing.
She doesn't want you. She wants you to seize all connection with me, like
That's
friendship.
It. That's it.
You know, moderatorship.
And,
all of that.
When she got that wrench, I already knew what time it was. I said, "Oh, I'm already backing out," so I backed out from it anyway. What you told me? I'm not gonna take your wrench. We not enemies. We still cool. Then what you tell me about 3-4 days later? Take all my shit off your channel. I'm gonna strike it down. I'm gonna have to shut you down. I'm gonna take all your fucking channels. That's what you told me and started threatening me offline. You understand it? Mm-hmm. And I said, damn, that's fucked up. How you coming at me like that? I said, damn, she got you like that? I don't even want no smoke. When you gave me permission in writing, just that I could use your shit. But then you started striking the shit out my channel.
You told on him. And that only tells you that she got nat ass behind the scenes.
That part.
She got nat ass
real bad.
Because ain't no way in the world that he would renege on, oh, you know, you could keep that up or keep the songs or whatever. No, she got nat ass big time.
That crazy part. And then was like, you know, I see you don't want to keep your channels because my business is tied to this. I didn't tell you to message me from your business account on IG. I ain't tell you to strike me from your main business channel. All I did was try to support you and help you, and I broke bread with you. I supported your channel monetarily. Do she have a hoodie or some shea butter or some pumpkin seeds in our house? I'm just asking for a friend. Since y'all virtually married, she brought you a fruit basket for your birthday. I brought your hoodies and your shea butter. I ain't buy them crazy pills that had everybody fucked up. I ain't do that part. But I did buy a hoodie.
That part.
I ain't buy them Flintstones chewables that everybody all fucked up. That's on the 75% off to the 95% off. But you know, I did buy a hoodie. My mom don't buy no drugs online, child. You buy clothes and that's it.
Yeah, I don't take.
I don't buy drugs online. That's crazy work. I don't buy drugs, period. But I don't buy them online. That's easy work.
They be having all types of stuff.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
Then when a whole nother team would beam down on y'all asses and threatened to expose y'all, I went over there like the fucking sacrificial lamb. I was like, y'all, please, all I'm saying is give peace a chance.
Yeah, that could have fucked his business up, but you didn't have that energy for him.
I ain't had that energy for him. He had that energy for him.
No, he didn't have that energy.
He had that energy
for
him,
a real man.
Had all the smoke for me, for a real man. Crazy work.
Yep. Just crazy like he apologized to Davin. Is that his name?
Yeah,
just like you apologized to him.
Oh,
you ain't doing that with a real dude that'll get in that ass. You're not gonna do that. You wanna mess with women. You wanna be on a panel like it's a fucking bridal shower with, you know what I'm saying, with all her fucking friends up there.
You forgot a certain point here, a minor detail. Not only did he apologize to that man, he cashed up that man $100.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
wait,
you know that?
I know.
Or either $200, one or the other, because he cashed out them $20, and Damon said, "I know you." I know that he didn't say, "I know you fucking lying," but I'm gonna just say it for the sake of the argument. He said, "You better add a zero to that," and he cashed out that man either $200 or $100. Vicky, can you verify that for me? Either $100 or $200. He went in that man chat. They was on Miss Pam panel. Y'all can go check it out and Reshape Your Reality. Go check out Miss Pam. Y'all can check out that replay. And when he left off that panel with Miss Pam, they went over to Davin Lewis' channel and he said, "You better add another zero to that cash, to that cash app."
And see, that's what happened. I didn't go to his page. I saw from Miss Pam.
Yeah, and they went over after that because fucking the fucking, what's her name? The Billy Goat. The sheep, what's her name? I can't get together. What we call there? The llama. The llama went up on panel and fucked the whole scene up, trying to dip her ass in there, and the shit ain't make no sense. And Davin ended up putting her ass out. Llama lady, llama girl.
Oh, you talking about Val?
Yeah, throw some llamas in the chat. Fuck her. Yup. She ended up fucking getting up on panel because I guess, Pam tried or whatever. I guess, thought she was giving peace a chance. Got Val up there. She fucked the whole shit up, threw the whole vibe off. And Davin was like, "Who the fuck are you? What are you talking? I don't know both of you." He was like, "I don't know both of y'all. I don't know the situation." Then, bitch, why the fuck you talking? We from New York. Don't fucking tell me shit and you don't know me like that. Shut the fuck up and mind your fucking business. You understand it?
Yes, he is from New York. He just live in Connecticut, but he's from New York, right?
Yes,
okay.
He's definitely from New York. You hear that accent real heavy.
Yes.
So he was like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" So he went over to his channel and was like, I was trying to be respectful. She was fucking talking. It was making me mad. Blah, 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 fucking vloggers. And he started all that shit. Here go this nigga going over there. Here this nigga going over there. You know what I'm saying? Mr. I write the songs. Ty and Nicole, I love you more. This nigga over here, he write the songs and shit. So he went over there to that nigga and he tried to cash at him. He said, "I know you better add another zero to that."
Whoa. See, I didn't even catch that one.
Go ahead and fucking tell me. I'm like, "This bitch is fucking lying. Look at she begging." Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up, you lying ass piece of shit. Because you can go on his channel and you go watch it for your damn self.
So I agree with Danny. He's a whole BAN. I agree with Danny.
Oh, bitch ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga.
I agree with Danny. He a whole BAN.
But you want to strike down my channels and take them from me. Why? Because it's hiding evidence that you was fucking into me and we was vibing on fucking Mel at the door. Go ahead, it's fine. I don't live for fucking YouTube. Again, because I have a family, I have a working uterus, I have a career, I have friends, and I have people that love me and support me. I don't know what y'all got going on.
Not a uterus, bitch.
Child.
Not a uterus.
Child. It still worked. And guess what? When I went out the other day, child, when I ordered a drink, did they not ask me for ID? I was like, "Bitch, yes." She was like, "How old are you?" I said, "Old enough, but take this ID." Yes. Get it, man.
I know that's right.
Get it right with my good skin. Drink a lot of water.
That's it.
Stop flicking them lighters and smoking your life away. You're going to get dehydrated. Dries on your skin.
Try them lighters. Oh, my God.
Ugh, disgusting. It's crazy, Mark.
That is crazy. But what I also don't understand is when she comes out and she says, "Oh, you know, he was talking about how inconsiderate you are, that you was starting late with your Mel After Darks and this and that and the third. Okay, so why does it take for her to bring that up? Why didn't he bring that to your attention?
First of all,
like, Melanie, you are taking too long to start. I'd rather start at this time, or but you didn't do that. So that was you being okay with her starting late.
No, it's not. It's no matter how late you start, I'm going to be there regardless. I'm going to support you regardless. Should I pull up that text message? Because that doesn't sound like I'm being inconsiderate. That sounds like, no matter what time you start that or whatever, I'm going to always be there for you. Even if I got to come in late, I'm going to always be there for you and support you. Does that sound like I'm being inconsiderate? Or does that sound like I forced anybody to come in my chat and be anywhere for me?
Definitely not a force. Definitely.
And
it's something that he's telling her, because that right there, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy work. And again, like I said, you're playing both sides of the fence. Let's just call it for what it is. You're playing both sides of the fence. But what you need to do is you need to tell her to pipe down and get off my neck and stop trying to fucking come for me, because you're telling her wrong. So when I respond back and I reply back with a receipt, I never seen a bitch that ain't pull up no receipt. Been rocking this whole fucking time, talking her yin yang twins, and they pull up not one receipt, and then people go, I'm crazy for all the receipts I'm showing. I ain't never seen no shit like that. That's like
crazy.
That's like going to court showing your proof and going, bitch, you gonna pull out more proof?
Yeah.
You talking?
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
That is.
Opposite. I don't give a fuck if I got 5 people, 10 people in my corner, and she got 1,000. I'm gonna always stand on the truth, period. And if I fucked up, I fucked up. But I ain't never fuck up. When I reported her channel, yeah, because she said she was gonna blow my head off and blow my family heads off down to the kids. You damn right I told YouTube about that. I'm not playing no fucking games.
And the fact that she keeps doing the fuck shit.
She keep doing fuck shit.
Yeah, keep on.
Then hiding her channel. Then switching pictures. Then switching shit. Then going, I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
As I said, talk to your fucking self. And again, you're going to wallow and squalor in your own misery. Because you guess what? It's only a matter of time till she turn around and do it to you.
Yeah.
That bitch got practice. That bitch got practice, honey. She's been doing this for quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah. She's definitely gonna, when she does, boy, we gonna hear a lot. Well, y'all gonna hear a lot, because I don't even want to hear it, because I'm over her. I really am. I'm over her. She just want to argue, and that's not happening. And
Roy Bay got it right. She summed it up. They both lying. Yeah, that one. He's trying to minimize me and dumb me down to make her feel better. And she's trying to rewrite history and rewrite the narrative so it can go, no, he was never into her. Now with channels going and lives going and evidence going, then it's going to turn into she's making it all up.
Yeah.
I get it for what it is, sweetie. I understand where you're going with it. But sweetheart, what you're going to have to keep doing is repeating yourself and having that reprobate mind, because you got to remember the lie. You got to keep reconvincing yourself.
Yeah. But it's so crazy, because as you know, as a woman, I get it. It's hard. Even if, like, if you had a man and he had a child with somebody else, it's kind of hard to not accept it per se, but it's kind of hard to deal with it, because all you could think about, and not the whole relationship, but when it comes to him talking to that person or being cool with that person, or whenever it pops up in your mind, you're just thinking like, damn, my man was with this woman right here. Even though it was before me, my man was with this woman. So instead of you just being a woman and accepting the fact that he got a pass, you just want to make her feel like shit. You want to sit up there and put lies on her and make her feel like she's nothing because you're upset.
Right.
And it's like, no, life don't work like that.
Right. And that's
you have to get over it.
Right. And that's the part where it's like our mindsets will never be the same. That's why she keeps wanting to and thank you Florida for pointing that out. She keeps wanting to talk to me like a lady and like a woman. She keeps wanting to have this woman conversation. We'll never have that because we're not on the same wavelength when it comes to mentality and maturity levels. We're not, because guess what? I said, even in the midst of him doing me dirty, I said, well, maybe he's lying to her and she doesn't know the deal and what's going on. I had empathy and some type of sympathy and some type of grace for you. But yet and still, you're hunting down my family. You're trying to hurt me on a personal level. What are you calling my 80-year-old mother for? What are you?
I was about to say, she's calling your family.
She's calling your family.
Hunting them down is one thing.
Yeah,
she's
but
calling them.
You're actually contacting them, and then you're boasting about it online. And then even if you didn't directly make a phone call with a wellness check or swatting, whatever it is you want to call it, to my mother's home, you had direct knowledge of it because y'all went live about it and y'all laughed and kikied and cackled about it. So you guess the fuck what? I don't give a fuck about his L4, his L5, or his lower lumbar. I don't give a fuck about your mental health. I don't give a fuck that your mama's dead. I don't give a fuck your grandmama dead. I don't give a fuck that I remind you of your mother, because that's why you turn into a child and you revert back to a childlike stage when I come on live with you or if I go on a panel with you. You notice how she gets up in octaves and she goes up in octaves and gets very easily rattled and irritated and agitated by my presence and my tone, because I know I command a room. I have a very strong presence. I am very loud. I can be masculine at times or aggressive. I guess I can. I'm from New York. That's the way I am. I come from a big family. I'm the baby of the family. Yup, I had to be very loud. Like, excuse me, I'm talking over here, because it's always like, don't pay her no attention. You just a baby. Y'all be quiet. Y'all talk. The grown folks is talking. Well, I ain't gonna never be grown because I'm younger than all of y'all. So I gotta say something now. So once I got into my lane and found my voice, that's just what it is. Whoever can handle it can handle it. Whoever can't. Again, they can be happy and ride off into the sunset. Once you start in on my family, this is where the disconnect with both of us come in. Because I never sought your family. I don't wish to know any of them. I don't wish to ask them about you. I don't know you. And that's why I told her when she came on my panel on MelliMelJ Says So, when she came on my panel, I told her I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him. So we have nothing to discuss. So you can't even, as a woman, go, well, you know what? You need to go make it right with her so this gets nipped in the bud now, because I'm not going to be dealing with this. You didn't even have that conversation with him. You meant nothing to him. I know what it is. How do you know? Were you on the phone with us with Nasty Time? Were you on the phone with me with Mel After Dark? With J.R. and Mel After Dark? Because when all the wee hours in the morning I was starting so late, yeah, we were on the phone with each other after that till the sun came up, till he premiered his cartoon the next day. We were in and out of chats and in and out of conversation with each other all day, every day. So what are you babbling about? Till he started turning weird. And I started relaying that to you. I was like, all right, now he getting distant, now he getting weird. Like, he, you know what I mean? He not hitting me back as fast. You know, he the conversation to get, all right, fine. You getting funny. Just tell me something. That's all I said. But since you want me to figure it out for myself, all right, I'm going to figure it out for myself. But what you don't get to do is let her come on here, call me a liar, call me delusional, call me crazy with no receipts, and then let her go off on me, harass my family offline, and then go, I need to let it go. That's not how that works.
But then, not only did he start to act funny, not only did he start to, at one point, not message as fast, but the nigga came back and said he was sick. He still had every opportunity to say, I am seeing someone else. He came back and said, I'm sick.
Right. And that's why, and again, that's why I wasn't harping on him. But this is where I guess he tried to justify his shit. Only that, and again, I wasn't on no, you don't come out the door, I don't want to hear shit, leave me alone. No, I didn't say that. I just said it's funny how you couldn't show up for me, but you're on panel with her for hours on end, and you know what I mean, and chilling in her chat. That's all I said. I said, so if you're really sick, either you just sick with me and you healthy with her, or you just don't want to be bothered. Just tell me, that's all I was at. That's all I was saying. That's it.
Yep, he had every opportunity.
You had every opportunity to say something.
Did.
What you kept saying, you said it was a joke. You said she has a flirtatious personality. You said everybody knows that. Y'all trolling. Goomba made it up, and y'all trolling Jag. After a while, I was like, this joke ain't funny no more, because Jag don't even care no more. She not even coming around. And then I'm stalking Jag, but y'all trolling her. I was like, how does that hurt Jag? I said, it's hurting me. I'm uncomfortable with that joke. So could you please stop doing that? The hearts and the emojis and the diamonds and the rings and shit and check. Can you stop that? I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to stop it down. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to stop it. Did I not show you that message?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He said that. So if I'm forcing you to do anything, you said that out of your text that. How did I force you to do anything you ain't want to do? Whatever. Then why you don't give me creative suggestions? Mel, start the live a little earlier. Make sure you start on time. Whatever. You ain't say shit.
He didn't say a word.
Just like you ain't say nothing when I was going up there on panel and cussing Jag out for your ass in defense of y'all, and you dropping links. Now you ain't asking me to do that. Now I'm an aggressive dog. But see,
and then proceeded to say that if you and his girl was on the panel together, that would have been fire.
Child. And what did I say to that? Because I started feeling him being weird about it. I said, "Oh, you want your two mistresses up there together? You think this is company?" I said, "You think that's cute?" So that's when I started. I really started. I was like, "Oh, he being weird about his." Now you trying to occupy two women at the same. I told him on panel, and like I said, it might mill up the dogs, and I say it out loud. And I say it all the time. I don't share nobody, man. That shit ain't for me.
Right.
I don't know about no polyamorous, polygon, polyandry. I don't know nothing about that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't do shit like that. I'm old school. I done see my mother and father do it. That's it. I ain't got no. And again, this ain't no slight shit to nobody else. This ain't no he messing with Miss Mary down the block. I met my half siblings at the funeral. I don't know no shit like that. I don't do shit like that. That's just not me. But you have people that co-parent, coexist. They meet their mates to stand the third, and their exes to stand the third. That's, you know what I mean? Again, what works for your family works for you. It just don't work for me. I don't share nobody. And then we sharing, what the fuck? She was supposed to be the day nurse. I was supposed to be the night nurse. What the fuck was that supposed to be done?
Child, he was trying
to
split chest.
Child, please. And again, like I said, I ain't got no RN or no UPN or no CNN. I ain't got none of that shit behind my name. So you could go have that shit. You could have it all. But shout out to Will and Brenda, and y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that channel. Y'all please put the link in the chat. And she said no disrespect, man. Oh, they said, I'm sorry. I assume everybody's a she, but because there are more women on this app than men, so that's why I assume. But they said no disrespect, Mel, but you hit the nail on the head. You remind her of her mother. I saw her mom pick, and y'all have a slight resemblance. I've been told that before.
I was getting ready to say I heard that before.
Yeah,
I've seen someone say that before. I can't remember where, but yeah, I saw that, and I was like, oh wow.
What's poppin'? Tam? LL Cool Slay. Okay, that's a new person in the building. Hello there. What's poppin'?
Yeah, I like that LL Cool Slay.
No, and mind you, when he said that, I don't know if you saw that part in the message that, or maybe I don't know if I sent it. When he was like, that'd have been fire. Both of y'all came on the panel. I said, oh really, LL Cool J? Really? I said LL Cool J, y'all. I said,
yes,
really?
You did. Yep,
yes,
you did.
I did. Because I said, oh, you want both your mistresses on panel? That you think that's funny? Mind you, she got up there because I fell asleep. He went loud late vertical one night. And when I saw the replay in the morning, I saw her come up there. And I said, oh, now y'all doing bad? Vertical at the door? I said, that's what we doing now? And he talk about, drop a gem on it, whatever. Like them little, them little diamond gems or whatever like that they drop in their chats or whatever. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, yeah, you being funny? I said, I'll drop a fucking megaphone on your fucking skull. I sure did. And am I really going to drop a megaphone on his skull? No. He's going to hide from me anyway before I find him. But the point of the story is, you get where the fuck I was going with it. I was like, I don't find that funny.
Yeah.
But you know.
And he definitely took your feelings into consideration only to shit on it.
That's
like weeks later.
Why I'm like, wait a minute. What the? That's why
I
was like, wait a minute. You said you were shutting it down. Now I'm your enemy. Then when he even got in vacay bay, all I have is vacay bay. You can even say it in the chat. When he came up on my panel after I cussed her raggedy ass out, when he came up on my panel, what he said? He said, we ain't enemies. We just having a discussion. We just talking.
Mm-hmm.
Did he not say that? Then I turned into this nigga enemy like 2 lives later. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, everybody was there for that one. Yep, he sure did say that.
Then
Because
what?
he was like, yeah, I know y'all want to see some drama.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, and then what he closed out with before he left? Nobody wins when the family feuds. Are we a family or what? Come on. I was like,
yeah,
really,
that's
nigga?
crazy.
Then turn into some old, I'm gonna get my sisters to fight you. I was like, wow. Crazy work. I said, so you gonna get your sisters to come cross state lines and commit felonies? That's what you're gonna get them to do?
They're not getting involved in that.
Nobody's doing.
If we got multiple sisters, they're not getting involved in
no
it.
Mature,
this right here is some bull.
No mature regular person is getting in YouTube drama like this, but y'all two bozos. Right. Did I physically hurt you? No. Did I steal your money? No. Did I ruin or tarnish your business? No.
Right. And LL, that's exactly what I said. No matter how she tries to spin it, LL, what I said was you trying to contact somebody to tell somebody about your relationship when that person is or was talking to that person, they don't want to hear from you. That wasn't your responsibility. And I'm not saying it in a mean way. I'm saying it in a, reality.
A rational way. Because again,
you don't have nothing to do with it. That was between him and Melanie, and that's what he should have did.
And that's all I all I said was, you could have granted me the respect to say, I don't owe you any explanation to tell you who I'm dealing with. You don't. All I asked was, are you still interested in me? You could have even said, I'm not interested in this anymore between us. And I want to fall back. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I could have took that and kept going. But to allow her to interject herself in the situation that she was not privy to, because I know she wasn't privy to it.
She wasn't privy to
it because she tried to recruit Vacay Bay to get eyes on me and do surveillance on me. And then go give us a shout out in her chat. Vacay Bay said, why would I do that?
But again, she denied doing that. When I mentioned it I think we was on Nate panel, and I'm like, don't act like you didn't try to do some shit in the back with Vacay Bay. Don't act like that. No, I didn't. No, it was Kimmy panel. No, I didn't. You could show where the receipts at. That's not for me to bring up those receipts, boo, but I know you did, and I seen it. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. But again, people gonna believe what they want to believe, because why? She is just like the one she idolizes. She's just like Jag, her second mom. Just like her. Tell a good story. That's it. People gonna feel how they want to feel, and people gonna believe what they want to believe, and that's just that.
Right. And again, I don't need a marching band. I don't need, I don't need like I said, I don't need 1,000 people behind me. As long as I know what it is, and as long as I show my receipts, again, it's just, and again, I know it's going to sound redundant, but it's just that I just don't understand how someone doesn't show any receipts and then goes, she's lying. I don't get that.
Right. Absolutely. And LL, you're right. That was all that I said, and I got called out.
Yeah, I just don't get it. What the L said, let me pull it up. L said, I've been watching both sides behind the scenes. I like to always been on the side of right, and he should have had a convo with you, and that's it. That's all. And again, I wasn't gonna drag it till she started going in. She put my face. She got my got pictures of me from Instagram and Facebook. Called me a hermaphrodite in her titles. Calling me a man. Calling me a dog. All that's unnecessary. Right. When again, what were you doing behind the scenes? Again, we ain't gonna play these games around here. What were you doing behind the scenes? You were enlisting Vacay Bay to give y'all shout outs in my chat. Vacay Bay said I can't do that to her. That's pulling on her heartstrings. Vacay Bay, even, and again, this is before Vacay Bay was my mod. Shout out to Vacay Bay. She was just, subscribed at the time, and she was really in the bushes mostly, but she would drop into the middle of the dogs every now and again. And she said I can't do that to her. She already knew the vibe. She knew I was feeling him, at least interested. So Vacay Bay said I can't do that to her. Why you can't give us a shout out in her chat? Why would she do that? And he's on panel with me. You're not even in my chat. And then what you telling Vacay Bay? You watching the same thing Vacay watching, which means you watching me, but you're not even in my chat. So you op watching? You doing surveillance on me? I thought you didn't know about me. I thought you didn't know I was interested in them. I thought it was nothing. I'm confused. Which one is it? I thought it was which one? I'm so confused by it. And then Vacay said she gonna kick me out if she give y'all a shout out in my chat. And she said wifey is a stab to her heart. I can't do that. I can't do her like that. Vacay Bay even got a conscience. Shout out to Vacay Bay.
And again, what does it say? Why would she? She shouldn't kick you out for giving us a shout out. Like, girl.
Like that whole part. And again,
I've been saying this, and it wasn't for me to bring out receipts and all of this other stuff. I'm telling you what I saw. And I know that you were on some fuck shit. You were on some fuck shit from the beginning, but yet you want to play audios and then act like the audio was after you and him.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
No, first of all,
act like it was after.
No, you acting like audio was directed towards you.
Right.
Did I add your name in it? No. So what do you don't fixate and re-narrate the situation? No. Don't do that. When you were subbing me, when you got that wrench and then started blocking people in they chat, started OD blocking people, and I wasn't even in that shit like that because I was like, you know what? She on here, she power tripping with a wrench. I'm good. I'm going.
But she said you were blocking people, and people were sitting up there complaining that you were blocking people.
And I wasn't even in that chat. You want to know how I know I wasn't in that chat and people knew it wasn't me blocking her? Oh, because her homegirl right here, her fucking main homegirl was like, Candy was straight up sabotaging you, trying to use other subs to do it for her. Literally asking people to fucking fuck with you.
Wow.
I don't have to do nothing to nobody because that shit is immature. It's crazy work and I don't operate like that. If I don't like you, I'll tell you to your face. I ain't got to get 5 other people to tell you from me. I'll tell you, bitch, I don't fucking like you.
And this right here, this message is coming from the same one that supplied the audios, right?
The audios and all, yeah. We call her Smuckers. She gets no advertising over here. She's Smuckers. Since she wants to tell everything and play everything, blah, blah, blah. But you ain't like the bitch either, and you still don't like the bitch. You just went along with the go along, get along game because you wanted to get your channel to bop. Oh, why is that also? Oh, because you was mad because I ain't give your raggedy ass a wrench.
Right.
Because you kept begging me for wrenches. What's a girl got to do to get a wrench over here? I said, I'm not really looking for new mods now, but I thank you for supporting the channel.
And then it was after that she just started.
She started spazzing on me and started being weird. Because she even said, I know she's blocking me. I know she's blocking my comments in the chat and erasing them. And she was. Because Vacay Bay had the same issue.
Wow.
Vacay Bay was asking me. And then what does he do? What the fuck does he do? He calls me 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I said, what the fuck you calling me for? He said, why is Vacay Bay messaging and emailing us 3 o'clock and emailing us all time per night? I said, JR, what would you like me to do? I said, I'm half asleep. I said, I'm not there.
Well, if she emailed you, why didn't you just reply?
I said, answer her. I said, JR, I said, answer her. Respond to her. I said, respond to her and see what she wants and see if you can fix it. He said, why? Well, mama, I said, but JR, I said, hold on. Before I even got to that part, manifest, I said, JR, that's your channel. I said, I'm just a mod. I'm not the channel owner. That's for you and Isaiah to deal with. I said, why are you calling me 3 o'clock in the morning about it? Because my mom is reading the emails and she's talking to me. She's calling me about it, da-da-da. I thought about it later. I said, your older mother is up 3 o'clock in the morning reading emails for a fucking channel, for a YouTube channel. That's what she doing.
Right.
I said, no, that bitch was getting in your ass and told you to call me and handle it. I said, I don't know a vacay bay. At the time, I didn't know a vacay bay. You know that well at the time. I said, I don't know a vacay bay. I said, I don't live with vacay bay. I'm not vacay bay's mother. What is it that you would like me to do? And I'm a mod. I said, you're the channel owner. I said, if she got a gripe, answer it. I said, address her issues and resolve it.
All you gotta do is hit reply.
I said, what the fuck you calling me 3 o'clock in the fucking morning for? Go ahead and deny that shit, nigga. Go ahead. I ain't gonna lie about it and go say I'm lying. Go ahead. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
I know my mother. Like, if I was, even though my mother is not gonna sit here and monitor any emails that I get, business or not, I know if it was my mother is not gonna come to me with it. My mother is gonna hit reply and she's gonna reply back. Not come to me with it and say, look, this is what this girl, because what she was sending was about her being blocked in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. And first of all,
my mother is not gonna email, go to you. My mother's gonna email Vacay Bay back and say, I will discuss this with JR, or I have JR get back to you.
I have Isaiah get back to you. This is my thing. This is about channel business, right? This is about the YouTube channel business. 3 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time is outside of business hours. Why the fuck are you? Why are you calling me? I said, JR, this ain't even business hours right now. What's wrong? I said, what happened? I thought it was. I woke up and really I was, I was concerned because it was 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning, black people time. That's emergency hours. So I was like, yo, what happened?
Absolutely.
Why is Vacay Bay emailing us? Child, damn near went off on this motherfucker. I said, you woke me up out my sleep for that. He said, well, my mom is emailing me. My mom is calling me and she calling me. And I was like, and then I thought, because I was half asleep. I thought about it. I said, his mother wasn't up no 3 in the morning. That was that bitch in his ear. He fucking want to bother me about it. Don't fucking call me.
No mother.
No mother's
doing that.
Ain't no old lady 3 o'clock want to read no fucking emails. If they up, they drinking coffee or tea and they watching a late show. They ass ain't fucking reading a fucking email, nigga.
And I wouldn't care if she was 64, 65. The point is that she lived her life and went through bullshit and worked all her life. She is not doing this on her spare time. Are you crazy? 3 o'clock in the morning is my spare time, whether I'm asleep or up.
And Manifest,
I'm not being bothered with that.
And Manifest, I don't give a fuck if his mama is 84, 64, 72. Bitch, that ain't my mama. You handle it. What the fuck you calling me for? Fuck out of here, nigga. And L. Cool Slate, I appreciate you. I don't take offense to it. Thank you. I appreciate you, being respectful with the comments. I appreciate that. It is, and again, it's a little piece of sensitive to me. Again, like I said, people don't understand, my view and my lens of it, because before we got to this level, I was his mod for 3 years. I supported them for 5.
Right.
So the relationship is different. Everybody keep going, get over it, let it go, blah, blah, blah. It's YouTube, it's the internet, da, da, da. And again, that goes for anybody. If you support them, that's like somebody being a Tasha K or a Storm Monroe or Armand Wiggins supporter for 5 or 10 years or something like that. Then they just flip on their supporters or quit YouTube. They're gonna be like, damn, what happened? We missed them. It's not gonna stop your life, but you will think about it a little piece of it. That's all I was just trying to say. It's not. I'm not saying I was moving in next Friday. I'm not delusional about the situation. It was online. We didn't see each other. We didn't meet up this and the third. But it was just a genuine respect that I had for him. I thought he had it back for me. Because again, when I send my respect out to somebody, I'm for real about my shit. But again, this is a learning lesson. And again, I started learning about. I found this channel during the pandemic while we were home and on lockdown and shut down. So I really started getting immersed in their content because everything was shut down. It was we all had to be in the house. Right. So I really was like looking at their content. And I liked their message and things like that, and I liked the stuff that they were about. At least I thought. And now I kind of find out that whole shit is a whole fucking lie. Because I'm like, I don't know how you talking about uplifting the black community and being one and being in unison and creating unity when you divided a whole fucking sector. When you single-handedly divided a whole sector, and then you went back on your word and teamed up with the very same niggas that you said you wouldn't fuck with, and that tried to hurt your business. The same nigga that's calling me a dog now, and mailman, and whatever the fuck he called. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even listen to the nigga at all. But the same nigga that's doing that shit, that nigga had smoke for y'all. It was roasting the shit out of y'all all day. On his other platform that's monetized, that he was getting money off to dish y'all and OD on y'all and degrade y'all business. You know what you did for him? You know, he had smoke for me, Manifest. You know what he did for him? He wrote him a song.
I remember that song.
So I'm starting to think, are you a little soft on the men? And you, because you know, when men are a little more aggressive than women, you know what they say about their sexuality. Just listen, I think they hear no there, because you know they call me a dog and a man. I'm like, well, your man was into this man, so wouldn't that make him a little piece of happy to be here?
But I don't understand why he thinks that his defense is going to be any different with a woman. Like, no matter what, you're still sitting. Like, you can't get up.
I don't know.
The defense is going to be the same result. Oh my God. I'm telling you, they make my head hurt.
Yeah.
They are so meant for each other.
Yeah, that's also, I'm okay with it. Go right off into the sunset. Just don't pull no dumbass receipt out the hat. You know, what was that? What was that last one? Let me clear that up real quick, even though they don't care. But what was the last one you put up? When I said I'm not gonna expose y'all, that or whatever. You know, just let me know if I won't look stupid, that or whatever. This and a third. That wasn't about us like going out or dating or doing whatever, you know, that I thought we were doing. That was actually when King World was about to expose them and really like bust them out full circle. And I was like, JR, is y'all business legit? Yeah, because they was all like them Flintstone Shoebles, was halfway orphan people. And I was like, yo, y'all gonna be involved in some type of PPP loan scandal, some tax evasion. Let me know. I'm over here defending y'all. Let me know.
Crazy.
That was crazy work.
I was like, whoa.
Yo,
World was on that ass, and I know how World get down because I was there in the bushes when he found Jag ass, and he sent his beam team over there to go, and she was in her apartment complex, and he was in the car.
King World will see a red Band-Aid on your kneecap and go, those are Band-Aid brands sold in 1985 at a Walgreens on Third Ave. I knew it when I seen this shit. So when he was on their ass, I said, JR, I promise you. I said, I'm not going to expose you. I said, I'm not going to expose you. I didn't nothing like that. I said, but just let me know. Because that's when, the Flintstone Shoebles had mowing on them, sick out. You know what I'm saying? They had them all sick. They was calling them pilgrims over there, asking them what was going on. And I said, JR, I said, just let me know. I said, I don't want to look stupid out here. I don't want to look crazy. I said, just let me know if y'all out here selling pipe dreams. Let me know. I said, because I don't want to look dumb. Because I was, you know what I'm saying? I was out here halfway piece of like, fuck with them in their business. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I was saying. You sitting right here trying to put that receipt up like I was on something. I'm not going to expose you, but, can you show me your face? Because I'm really begging to see your face. No. I was trying to get ahead of the game before King World and them bust your asses out.
Yes.
So again,
Mary, that was crazy.
That was a little piece of crazy. He was, and again, while you shut their pages down, because he was about to show your mama.
And that's crazy because World made them expose
themselves anyway.
They are.
Expose themselves anyway.
Yeah.
And you still don't even get the spin move, nigga. You in that shit, you still don't even get the spin move.
But you come up here and post like fucking 10 year prior pictures.
Child, but I don't even chat. And again, ooh.
Y'all out here catfishing people for real.
Listen, shout out to the subscriber. I won't say your name. Shout out to the subscriber that said, Mel, you dodged a machine gun. She didn't even fucking say a bullet, my nigga. She said a machine gun. I said, listen. I said, thank you, kindly. But listen, this is the thing. Because again, you think you're trying to play me, you're really not. But the thing, the funny part about it is, I was like, it's so funny how you really out here really trying to portray me as like taking all these L's and like I'm taking L's and standing third and y'all are so winning. Do you know, since you've let this woman insert herself in your life. I won't even say you invited her in. I'll say she intruded. She infiltrated the Carter. Since you've let this woman insert herself in your life, your business has declined, and I know it has, because you on the 50% off, on the 75% off every day of the week. Every fucking day of the week.
Let me find out. They giving that shit away for free.
They selling that shit out the trunk of their car on fucking Broad Street and fucking Pennsylvania Avenue. And since then, your identity has been revealed. So has your brother's. I don't even really see your brother interacting with you like that. So I hear. I don't even watch y'all shit no more. You ain't gotta worry about me. But it don't look like you really be on it with him like that, because you always over here with her for 9 and 6 and 8 hours. So how can you be over there with him?
Oh, they don't go on panel together no more?
I don't know. I can't even answer that for you. I don't know. I really can't even tell you. But how can you gotta sleep 8? She on for 9. He gotta do all her uploads and her videos and upload them on the channel. When the fuck do he get to go over there and talk about sea moss and shit? How the fuck that work? How the fuck he get to talk about aliens at Area 51?
LL said they are. They still on panel together. Oh, okay.
All right, that's cool. I'm just saying.
Well, I thought that he totally, left his brother, but that's good. They still doing it together.
Again, for the most part, the online presence of the duo of those two is not as strong as it used to be, to say the least. It's not.
Well, you know them better than me, so you would know.
And again, you ain't help us with nothing. Who the fuck was subscribed and even fucking entertaining y'all motherfuckers if it wasn't for me? Oh, the nerve of it all. The nerve of it all. You got a lot of nerve for your nerves to not work. But the point of the story is, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, he did a lot. He did a lot. It's just
he did a lot for no reason.
Right. But it's at a point of no return.
Right.
Because you did too much. You allowed too much. You as a man should have shut that shit down a long time ago. You can't even do that because she came on piano talking about something. I do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
That right there tells you a lot. And let me tell you something. As a married woman, when my husband say enough is enough, that's just what it is.
You let it go.
That's what it is. My husband can't tell me nothing. No, my husband can't, absolutely. Because you know why? He is actually the man in this household. Right. He is actually portraying the part that he is supposed to play. Because that's what it says in the Bible. Right. And that's what we live by. When my husband say enough is enough, that's it. Right. That is it. And I don't care who's mad about it.
Right.
Be mad.
That part.
Be mad. But let me tell my husband, I ain't walking around with no ring. Is you crazy?
No, I could manifest. I promise you. And again, this ain't no lesbianism, but it's just on some real shit. When she said that, I said, Manifest wouldn't say no shit like that.
Manifest wouldn't do no shit
like that. Shit like that. I was
like, say it.
Yeah. I was all over. I was like, wait, no, first of all, I had to go. I said, did I hear what I just said? And I said, no, she ain't say that. It's crazy word.
No, LL, you're right. You're right.
Let me say
absolutely. I came to that conclusion. That's why she gets no energy from me. None. I'm not doing this with her.
So leave me alone. Yeah, low key enjoy the prolonged drama. Yeah, she's weird. That's what I was like, because it was getting weird. That's how I was like, even on Cat Panel, my energy just was like, okay, just go. Because because she just said, yeah. I was like, I'm
it's a man. I was like, what?
That shit was so weird because I felt like I was arguing with a child. I was like, yo, are you okay? Because I really thought she was having like the whole meltdown. Like as an adult, I was like, yo, I was concerned. Not that I felt bad for her. I was just concerned. I was like, yo, are you having like a mental like a meltdown? Because I was just like, but when I started hearing the tone, it started sounding childlike. And I said, wait a minute. I said, you're reverting back to childhood. Yeah. You have some type of PTSD or something from your child. And then I saw a picture of her mother and I said, oh, I'm dark. Like I said, do I remind her of her mother?
And your hair is full like her mother's. It looked like her mother had, a nice length of hair. Like Melanie really has nice hair. Her hair is beautiful. That's why I don't understand why everything gotta be a wig. Everything's a wig. Everything is this. Like, not all your shit is a wig.
But I like. Don't get me wrong. I love me a good piece of wig. I do say that. But
I do too. Yeah.
But I don't understand why I gotta be a piece of ugly dog. I've never called her ugly ever because I don't even know what she looks like. So because according to her, everything is an alias and it's not her. So I've never called her ugly. I said her attitude is ugly. She's an ugly human being. But I've never called her physically. Why do I have to be a dog and a hermaphrodite? Her first live title that she did, and she privated all those lives. I'm pretty sure she still has them. But I can, those receipts, I have those too. She called me a hermaphrodite. I said, what the? I said, Jiminy Crickets. I said, damn, that's messed up. All because why? Your man said I have a good heart and you're upset?
Hello.
I'm talking dirty at the dessert. What up?
Can I take the banner down? You don't want to be associated with that?
Nah, you can take it down if you want, or leave it up. It don't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna take it down again. Okay, there you go. Okay, there we go.
Shout out to the 100 Tim's crew. What up, y'all?
Let's pop it. Shout out to Curry Gang. Gang all day.
Shout out to the Curry Gang.
Y'all put some muscles in the chat. That's my for them.
All right. What's going on, y'all? We gotta get this joint popping. We gotta get Mel talking dirty at the dark joint popping, man.
What you gotta get me to?
Man.
I was trying to find out about y'all. I'm just trying to get some help out here. I need some help.
Need some help? What's going on?
I'm tired of playing solitaire. I want to play Uno, some spades with a partner.
Right.
I need some help. I need some male influence. What's going on? What's poppin'?
I mean, it's slim pickings out here, but I mean, I understand you gotta be choosy. I mean, you got a good heart, Mel. You a real one. You a rider. So that's not easy. So yeah, you gotta be careful with, out here.
What if I give my heart to the wrong person, then they use me and abuse me, then I get all upset, and then I'm mad again, and I don't like being mad again.
Yeah, you gotta, So yeah, it's.
Yeah, that didn't age well, did it? That didn't age well, did it? But again, that was the vibe that you heard. That was one of them out the dogs. He didn't erase everything. I got some shit in the chamber. But again, the point of the story is, it was all fake. I get it. But again, get at this nigga for lying. Don't get me for believing the shit. Get at this nigga for lying.
Yes, that part.
Like, ain't nobody delusional. Yeah, the nigga's a whole fucking fraud, and I felt for the bullshit. That's like, falling from them fucking publishers clearinghouse checks back in the day that Egg McMahon was walking around giving out. Bitch, I just won $1 million fucking dollars. No, the fuck you didn't, bitch. It's a fake check. But the point of the story is, get mad at the person that wrote the phony check.
Yeah.
The fuck? Just give me a little piece example. But, El Cool say, hit me up, please. I appreciate you kindly. Thank you very much. Sounds like you have some enlightening information for me there. Last night she said it's 2 rings. She put up the custom diamond, but where to go, man? I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, after my live, she said that last night after I went live about rings. Now and then everybody started pointing out that she's supposed to have 2 bands.
She's still going live?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean, just about this shit. You know, like.
Yes. And again, and another thing she's doing, and y'all just sitting right on over there entertaining that bullshit. Not y'all in this chat, but them weirdos over there with her. This bitch clickbaiting the shit out of shit. Throwing Jag name in the title, Jag picture in the thumbnail, and then talking about me and trees. Come on with that shit. Enough of that already.
Oh my goodness.
Still doing the same bullshit. Still doing the same shit. Ain't TJ like pregnant with like another set of cats or something. I don't know. What's she doing? I don't know.
What TJ got to do with this?
I don't know. I thought TJ was back on the scene. Child said shit good. TJ back, that'll distract her. I don't know what's going on with TJ, Chad.
Is she?
Yeah, TJ back on the TJ was on Tasha K, child.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yep, I did. You just bust out with it. I ain't realized we was going over to the Tasha K news.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, TJ back on the scene. I don't know what the fuck she doing. As far as I know, she ate that cat during the mukbangs, and that's about it for me. But TJ, I don't know. Is TJ pregnant again? I don't know. They said she was. They said she not. I don't know. Don't ask me how a stud can turn up pregnant, but I guess look at the bread. I suppose it can happen, but I don't know.
I mean, she got female parts at the end of the day.
I guess, yeah. It's like, what did she wear at the baby shower? Tim's and a sweatsuit? I don't know, but
leave TJ alone.
It's the man in me. Arf. It's the man in the dog in me. I don't know. It's crazy word, but nah, she said she wasn't.
Oh man,
child, I was. They lucky. They lucky. Al got that. That live without. Child. TJ came up there acting a plum fool on my. Was you in that chat? Real when I was in the.
I was there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, the shit they doing now, I read them fucking did already.
I was there, and she played victim as usual, but we was blocking. Letting people know don't just don't disrespect her, and she straight up was.
She's a weirdo.
Just clown behavior.
Yeah, what Vicky said? Vicky said that bitch ain't got no ring. I said she ain't got no diamonds. Exactly. Get up. That's like you gonna go live and try to revamp what we just said again. That just proves that she watching. You say you don't even wear the motherfucker. You story.
I can't believe she watching. Like I really can't believe
that's crazy work.
Really not even worth it.
That's stalker behavior, son. That's crazy work. That sounds like you got it. You won.
But I never seen somebody try so hard to prove their relationship to anybody. I'm not proving
shit to none of y'all.
Nothing. You saw what I did. Just posted a picture of our wedding bands.
That's it.
Boom.
And again, I'm not claiming to be. Again, I'm not claiming to be on nobody's, Mile High Club or Cloud 99 or I'm that bitch. I'm the top dog around. I'm not saying none of that. But did anybody know me and him were talking on that type of level? No. Because I kept that shit to myself. Because I was like, if this shit don't work out, I ain't telling nobody about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To avoid this shit. But the shit ended up happening anyway. Why? Because she went public and went and started ODing on me. So I said, you know what? Since I'm a liar, no, you check this and ask him about this then. Because you're not going to send me out here like I'm crazy. I wasn't even, and again, when we were doing whatever, dealing some type of way, he ain't sound no type of piece of insane like this now. Now I'm all kind of ugly bitches. Now I'm extra piece of ugly dogs. I got big feet and big hands. Nigga, you are giving, you weren't that popular in high school. And
for real,
your jokes don't really land, bro. Thick tongue and big hands and feet. Oh, okay. All right.
I just don't get it. I really don't.
Me neither. And again, I guess you can, again, I'm just gonna have to come to the conclusion you cannot rationalize with irrational people. Because my question is, why are y'all two so mad with me? Y'all have each other. Y'all got what y'all both wanted.
That girl.
Why are y'all still upset? That's
girl, that's crazy.
That's a crazy shit.
I'm just like, how in the world are you supposed to live happy?
I'm gonna forever be confused. I'm forever be confused. I'm like, but y'all have each other. Y'all got, the goal was to get her. Apparently you ain't want me no more. The goal was to get him, to take him from me. Y'all both succeeded in y'all goal. Why are you still mad with me? What do my sisters have to do with anything? What do you have to call them for? What does my mother have to do with anything? What do you have to call her for? What does my child's father have to do with anything? Why do you have to try to find him? And I have one child, please, for the sake of everybody, please.
I know, it's weird.
I have one kid. I don't have 2, 3, 4, 5. No,
when I hear about what these kids, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about?
I wish I did. I get more money on my taxes, but I only have one.
Right? Please listen. Please don't let me go there again.
I know.
Now,
Don't get the I know.
Toni got over it.
I know. Don't get the PTSD. My bad.
Yeah, that's PTSD.
Yeah, don't get the PTSD. Again, if I had more than one child, I would definitely claim them. I wouldn't be ashamed of any of my children. Again, I have children with disabilities in my family. It's not, I'm not hiding nothing. Again, I'm not shaming anybody for their walks in life when it comes to their reproductive issues and things like that. When it comes to kids, I just have one. I knew from jump I was going to be a single mother. I say, you know what, Mel, you want to ride this ride, and I'm not doing it again because I don't have patience. I really don't.
I was getting ready to say, let me tell you something, y'all. When it comes to kids, like, she almost goes crazy when she hear my nieces in the background. Like, oh God, wait, hold up. Like, she goes into a whole shock. I don't know if it's a Brooklyn thing.
Nah, it's
because I have another Brooklyn friend that does that. Like, like he will go into a shock if you mention a baby. And I'm just like,
because it's like,
why do you go into a shock?
Because
like
it's
that?
we
never understood that.
I love kids. I love children. I swear to God, I pray for any baby. If you do it, I see any children going through or anybody do something, but I swear to God, I put you on blast. You a fuck nigga. I hate you. But as far as me having more than one, where is your mama? I be like, where your mama? I be like, your mama ain't come here yet? She ain't pick you up yet? Let's call her again. Get the phone. Where's that?
That's hilarious.
Oh God, I just can't with kids. And I can't even with my own kid. I be trying to pawn him off. I be like, yo, anybody want to watch him for the week? Crazy work. It's crazy work.
Big. That's crazy.
That is crazy work. I be like, yo, you ain't going outside? Go play basketball outside with somebody.
That is too funny.
And again, you don't have your kids.
Melon kids.
You don't take care of your kids. You don't even fucking understand, nigga. If I told my son half the shit you say about me,
he'll flip that wheelchair.
Child, and again, I will not be having my kid in a situation. I wanted to talk to you about this too, Manifest. Maybe we could pick it up another day. I don't want to hold you too long. I wanted to talk to you about that Carmelo Anthony case. I really didn't even know his real name was Carmelo Anthony.
That's so crazy. I need to go and read up more on that.
Okay,
so we could definitely pick that up another day because that case is crazy.
It's crazy work. And I didn't want to just touch on it or want to assume or overspeak on it without the information. So I definitely wanted to get your take on that as well. As mothers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
it's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? As mothers,
right? Because it's like you gotta feel for the other kid,
right?
Because what happened, but then it's like,
right.
Okay, he did it because of this,
right?
And it's so crazy,
right. That's how I said we're mothers at the end of the day, and then we're mothers of black sons, so we already know the heightened sense of security that we already have for them.
Right,
and the perception that in some of the issues that they have to deal with going out in society, in the public, and things like that, and how the public is going to perceive them. So I definitely wanted to pick your brain on that, but we can definitely pick up on that.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up on that.
We can start off with that on the next Manifest. We can even do. I mean, it don't got to be on a Monday. You know what I mean? We could chop it up this week since you're off and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I definitely got some time, and maybe this time I'll set it up, and then we'll talk about it.
That'll work.
And then you can share your screen because for some reason I don't see that at all.
Right, because you should see, because when I come up on Genesis, and shout out to DJ Genesis, when I come up on her panel, it tells me to share my screen with her. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. When you initiated, when you started off, then we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, I'm getting ready to go because I'm tired. I'm past my bedtime.
Well, we chopped it up. We chopped it up for about a good almost 3 hours, child.
I know. I wanted to get into some more celebrity stuff, but again, we got so much time. We ain't got nothing but time, man.
Yeah, that part. That's what, again, like I said, we can toggle it back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Do it this week. Of course, we're gonna talk behind the scenes, so we ain't gotta worry about that whole part. We ain't gonna talk about it in front of everybody, and that way everybody don't steal our ID and shit.
Right, exactly. I don't want to talk about what we talk, what I want to talk about and what we talk about in the background, but definitely We're gonna get together, and definitely we're gonna touch on the Carmelo Anthony thing.
Yes, and we gotta leave with that, and then that way, you know what I'm saying. So at least we can get that out,
and we'll figure out everything else. But yeah, we'll get it together.
That'll be super dope. That'll be
yes. All right, guys, I enjoyed y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I hope y'all enjoyed me.
Look at that. Look, no, listen here, y'all. Y'all better head and enjoy this shit and hit that like button because I got manifest up here for damn near 3 hours. Okay, so
listen.
I better back up over. That's a long time for manifest. Because first of all, I already know shit about to go snoozy poo and catch.
Yes, I am, and it don't take me no time. I'm one of them. Find a movie and fall asleep on it. So come on, I'm one of them.
No manifest. No, right after the credits, and then you wake up the movie over and it's on the side.
That's it. I don't even think I would listen. I wake up the next day and I be like, oh shit, I left the TV on.
Listen,
but that's only when hubby's at work. Yeah, he's at where he got called in, so gotta do it. He gotta do what he gotta do. You know, that's his career.
Listen here, as long as you keep wearing that ring, manifest that the upgraded in, you know, what I'm saying, the upgraded situation. Y'all think you be alright?
My ring is not going anywhere. Listen, I represent him. Anytime when he ain't with me, I represent him, and this is a part of me representing him. I don't understand women. You married, engaged, or what? Wear your ring. If it really exists, wear your ring.
No, I'd say more so manifest if it's really real. Because to me, if it's really real, can't nobody even tell me not to wear it. I wouldn't even think not to wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But that
that part. So
that whole thing, because again, like I said, like you and I, we talk off the same. So it's not one conversation where you don't even mention your husband. You be like, cause I gotta go. We about to go. Blah blah blah. We about
that's
to.
It.
And that's it.
But my husband say, listen. That's it, and he ain't even got to. It's like once you've been together for so long,
it's just second nature. Right.
Like that's you know when he's over it. Like,
right. That's
like my daughter. She was like, "Y'all still talking about this?"
Right. But listen, I don't want to be there again. And for those that think I'm so draining as a friend to manifest. Manifest and I talk about other shit.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about the shit all day. Probably just when we go live, we start talking about it, or either somebody else going live. We'll be like, "Yo, catch this shit. This chick is crazy." But
this chick is crazy. And look, we didn't even touch on, the shit with trees last night.
Listen,
we didn't even go there because it's just like, you know what?
You got one week. Yeah, listen, we set these lives up. We set these lives up. Listen, we're gonna have fun just like they do. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. And if you can have, the Hills Have Eyes over there, you can have them on your panel. Why Mel can't have nobody on her panel? Like, you want to critique everything that Mel does, but when it comes to your Rottweilers over there with the rabies, it's okay. That they going on panel and just say all types of fuck shit and don't know what the fuck they talking about. Just lying. I heard these bitches say that my husband beat me. And
that's crazy work. Now, I ain't hear that shit. That's crazy work. That is crazy work.
Yes, I heard.
That's crazy.
Oh, manifest, you next, because we digging up your information, and that's when I said, when you dig up my information, you stay right there where you at, because I'm coming to meet you right there. Stay right where you at. Like, what the fuck? You don't scare me.
Yeah, vacate. I ain't hear that shit. I swear to God, I ain't hear. You know, I would have told you that shit. I ain't hear that shit. That's crazy work.
Yeah, my husband beat me. That's why I did that. It's one of those lives.
That's crazy.
That's what I was talking about.
That's crazy.
Because that's what them losers said. Them bitches like, oh yeah, I heard manifest husband beating on her. What?
And then, no, this is my thing. Heard it from who?
Exactly.
You heard it from where?
Exactly. We all don't even live in the same state. So who the fuck did you hear that from?
Niggas ain't even in the same time. First of all, isn't she an alien? So who got her directly to tell her this?
Right. And it wasn't her. It was her Rottweilers.
I can't.
I don't remember it being her that said it.
Not American Airlines.
Yes, American Airline and Loose Booty Judy over there.
I can't, child. And then what she's supposed to be a model? Oh God, go lay down, child.
Listen, anybody can make it. I'ma just say that. If that's a model, anybody can make it. Just slap some makeup on, throw on a curly wig, and you are all set. Cause I'm trying to tell you, I don't see you coming up in nobody's video. Like I said, you're a model for Timo. That's exactly what you are. You know, the clothes that they fabric fall apart. You are a model for Timo. Cause ain't no way in the world you're a real model like bitch. Bye. Kimora will laugh at that bitch.
I was fucking thinking not to be funny, and I ain't trying to do no slight of shade. Shit, fucking RuPaul laugh at that, be like, bitch, bye.
Ciao.
Yeah, RuPaul and the drag, whoever, you know what I mean, whatever his real name is, and RuPaul, the character, like, damn, that dumb shit.
Speaking of RuPaul, now I know I was supposed to go, but I want to ask this too. Trees put up a short. Right? Okay. And like, do you know where I'm going with this?
Yo, that Dominican shit that fucking look like fucking slimy. Yup.
I said, wow,
that Dominican Lou, that shit look. I thought that was fucking slimy.
I thought it was her too. I said, oh my goodness, that person. I don't know. Was it a man or a woman?
It's a drag queen, I guess, something to that extent. But I guess it's a dude, you know, in drag or whatever. But they look like.
Well, he looked just like. Seemed like everybody got a twin, but they look like they can be related.
Right.
Definitely.
That looks like if she had a brother that was in drag, or a twin brother, it would be him. I swear to goodness.
It would be. Yeah. The only thing was like the head, like that. The person's head was a little bigger than Sam.
But you know, like twins be a little slightly off sometimes. Like one be, you know what I mean, one got a mole on one don't or some shit. Unless they like truly identical, but they look like they was in the same family gene pool. I'll tell you that.
Child, that gene pool. I ain't even going there no more.
Well, you don't want to put the round ball in the square bag.
Girl, let me tell you. You know, you had me die. I couldn't even get my fucking message out to you. I was laughing so hard. I was like, you know what? You in this fucking round ball and the square peg had me.
Cause you won't fucking ask. So you telling me, Melanie, you keep it real. You don't even keep it real. When I'm around here asking everybody to fucking talk to me and I don't even fucking know what the fuck I'm talking about. Get the fuck out of here. Busy bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
All I wanted was a conversation after you set me up. Really? And I ain't even know you set me up. That's crazy, right? We can talk about that too.
That's insane. I was just like, I owe my friend an apology.
Thank you,
and I asked Illis, I'm like, Illis, is that concrete? Like, is it for real?
I said, wait a minute, buddy. I said, hold up. You know, it's water under the bridge. I'm nothing like I was on Kimmy Piano. I done grown 16. You know, as a woman, JR did you wrong, sis. You know, you a queen, sis. Fix your crown, sis. Fucking sis. I'm a fuck, all right?
And then say, who started with who first when it came to you and Jag? Like, who fucking cares?
Like, bitch, you don't see. Go ask that fucking Canadian bacon that bullshit. Don't ask me no nonsense like that. Don't ask me that bullshit. I don't even talk about Jag. This bitch, she don't want to fucking ask that fucking foul foregone lay home bitch over there nothing.
Yes, like, who cares who started with who
man,
first?
She bitch talk about Jag fucking 19 hours a fucking day and then gonna go. So why you stalking Jag, man? You not keeping it real. Listen here.
Oh my gosh.
Listen fucking here. You fucking Instacart hooker. Don't fucking play with me, right?
Oh my God. Look at what they saying about they just jealous sudden now because I'm getting views. Bitch, don't nobody want to fucking see you fucking cooking your crock pot, bitch. You see them bitches, they been over here to see you glaze a ham, you dumb dizzy bitch. You think them bitches give a fuck about you? No, they gonna come when you talking about me, bitch.
Wait, you said Instacart hooker?
Instacart hooker. Close your legs, Samara, man. You a hooker. I get that from Nene. You a hooker. Nene said you a hooker.
Oh my gosh, yo, my stomach.
You fucking glaze.
Y'all, she is a fucking fool. Yes, man. Fool, this is the shit I go through.
No, put a 100 sign in the chat if you want to see fucking slimy glaze or fucking ham. You don't want to see that shit. You don't want to see that shit. But if she fucking begging Jag for a fucking interview and Jag say fuck off, that's funny, right? Fucking dizzy bitch. Get dizzy, yo. Then you wanna fucking go to the voodoo saints and talk about, so you wanna come on my bed and talk to me? No,
oh my God.
You better fucking go to whatever jail fucking, what the fuck is that nigga fucking, what the fuck is this nigga name?
But again, I said,
what?
It don't matter that you went around doing an apology tour. It doesn't negate the fact that you fucked with Jag first. So why in the world would you ask that question? Who cares?
No,
especially when you did it. That's why I'm like, wait, did Sammy forget that she did that?
No, I'm gonna do you one better. How about you was halfway getting at her when she was coming at Kimmy, when you were cool with her at the time. Remember she was on Kimmy Fan to Santa Third?
Yeah.
You was defending Kimmy to her to Santa Third. And then how about when I said, have you ever watched anything of, Nickel and Dime? Have you ever watched any of their lives to see her getting at me? Hell no, I ain't never watched their stuff. How can you formulate an educated opinion on what's going on?
Child, and did not witness a thing.
Not a thing.
I was just like, well, then you can't say that the girl is lying. I know you. What you can say is,
I wasn't privy to that. Or
I wasn't privy to that, but I really think that, this person did. First of all, I would have never even came back. If I'm doing an interview and I don't believe you, I'm just going to go on to the next question.
That part.
Like, nobody has to sit up there and play judge and jury in a fucking sit down interview conversation, whatever she want to call that shit. I'm just going to go on to the next thing. You sat there trying to tell this girl that she was lying. Then you wanted to move on after, when you was like, well, I don't know. I don't believe now, Melanie. No, now we gonna stay on this motherfucking subject.
That's the part. That's how I was like,
because you're not gonna now me and we gonna move the fuck on. No. Like, what the hell?
When I say I was so confused by the whole shit, and when I saw where it was going and I saw where it was headed, I said, I think I might want to get off this ride because this shit ain't gonna go well. Because I said, she keep fucking telling me what it's not and what it is. Like, okay, you asking me a question, I give you an answer. I don't think you keeping it real. Then, bitch, what you ask me for if you knew the answer?
That part. But then the narrative is you ran off the panel. No, what you did was avoided a motherfucking cuss out. That's what you avoided.
I actually fucking spared your ass, if you really want to be honest with you.
Like, and she wasn't the one that spun that narrative. I was just saying about those people.
Yeah, I get them weird. Yeah, cause you know why they had to spin that? Because they put her up to it. They put her up to it.
True.
Because you guess what? She was the main one talking about how Cleophas and Jermaine, she knows they're trolls. And she know they don't mean any good and blah 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 blah. This and the third. You telling me that in an email, but then you gonna get up there and talk about I'm stalking Jag? How that work?
And again, if we're making this up, so the fuck what? They make up shit all the time. They make up shit all the motherfucking time.
Oh no! I ain't letting niggas off the hook that easy. No, nobody. I don't have to make up any fucking thing when it comes to Jag. Anything.
No, I'm talking about about her setting that whole shit up. Because again, I was told that it was, and I was told that, you know, it came from a credible source, that this is what happened, that they set that whole thing up. So my thing is that even if it is a motherfucking, you know, somebody just saying something and is made up, oh, the fuck, well, they make up shit all the time. Just like, oh, I wasn't there for you and Jag's encounter. Now, anybody with ears and a brain heard me say that I came in their chat and Jag mentioned you while they were talking to her about something else. Night and Day didn't even know what the fuck Jag was talking about. They asked if you wanted to come up to defend yourself, and that's what happened. I said if there was an encounter prior to that, I'm not privy to that information. I don't have that information because I wasn't there.
Right.
That's what I said. But yes, I did witness when she was on panel and they was talking to her about something else.
Right.
And next thing you know, she just started going in on you about how she don't like you. And all her, you know, she had a couple of her peoples in the chat too.
Right.
Like vouching for the shit.
Right.
So don't sit up here and tell me I don't know what the hell, or tell no audience that I don't know what I'm talking about because I wasn't even there. Yes, the fuck I was. Where the fuck were you?
But hold on. First of all, that was before
up somebody else's ass, up another nigga's ass, driving him crazy.
No, that was before Slimy was even thought of. But
I'm not even talking about Slimy. I'm talking about the girlfriend.
Oh, child, the loser? Because I'm
she talking about something I wasn't even around. Well, if I wasn't around, then where the fuck were you? I didn't see I ain't see your name in the chat.
Side chick don't even know what the fuck was going on, because I wasn't even a content creator then, so I really don't even know what the fuck side
exactly.
chick
You was not. Yeah,
I wasn't even a content creator then, so side chick don't even have an opinion on anything or what's going on with that. I thought you meant Slimy, because I was like, wait a minute.
Oh no, I was talking about
side chick.
I was talking about side chick because that came up too.
Yeah, side chick.
That I don't know what I'm talking about because I wasn't even there. What the fuck are you talking about?
Side chick really don't even know what the fuck going on, because side chick wasn't there neither. Because again, side chick was never in their chat like that. Side chick would just come over there when Jag was on panel try to do a little piece of arguing. Side chick voice is so fucking squeaky and weird. Jag would talk over her and yell over her and fucking roast her real fast and fucking shut her down on panel. But when I come up there, Jag know how to run and be quiet. That's what the fuck they knew what it was.
Yeah.
But nobody's scared of her. All that nobody's scared of that. It's weird shit. And I thought you was talking about Slimy, but I just wanted to show you this real quick before you leave off panel, just so you know Slimy's a liar, because I never put Slimy's face on a Just For Me perm box. I put my own. Thank you. You put me on a perm box. You a whole fucking liar. You see how that works?
Wow. And look at all that hair, y'all.
See how that works?
All that hair. Motherfuckers is jealous. They just jealous. That's all.
Well.
They are just jealous. It don't make no sense.
And again,
to be that jealous.
Even though I know I'm a very outspoken person and I come across as loud and aggressive, but when it comes to like taking pictures and shit, being on camera, I'm really shy about stuff like that. So that's why I'm not really too gung-ho about camming up and everybody, let's go see each other. Nah, I'm good. We can rock out like this or whatever. But even though, I show you my pictures and you've seen me before, the Santa Third. But the point is, okay, you have, but everybody else ain't got to know all that. But the point of the story is, I'll be John Brown. If ain't nobody never seen you and you a whole figment of somebody's imagination, you gonna say I'm ugly and fake and don't nobody know what the fuck you look like. That's crazy work.
That's why I said it's just it gives like your word means nothing.
It's crazy
because Ken don't know, you don't even want to show yourself.
And again,
not even on your worst day, you don't want to show yourself.
And to me, even if you show like a picture or two here and there, and again, full body. I ain't talking about no old ass picture with no mess shit on for no fucking 86 or nothing. I'm talking about some real shit up to date. Again, that's telling me you ashamed of yourself.
But let me tell you how she contradicts herself. She mentioned how she is melanated. I'm melanated, she said. That picture with the fishnet on, that ain't melanated. That chick was light skinned.
Oh no, you mean the projection that she accuses me of? They said I lighten my pictures and lighten my skin.
Unbelievable.
No,
where?
When the hell do you see me light skin? Where?
I told you she says things so she could believe her.
When do you see? That's not light skin. That's just in the daytime. That's it. That's in the daytime. What do you bet? What the fuck are y'all talking about? I said, say what? Okay, that's me in the daytime. You get it? Okay. This is me in the night.
Okay, since you like the first one, here's take 2. Hello, are you there? I think we're alive. These suckers thought they got Melanie's channels, but that is okay. But guess what? She's back. And with more content.
And I bet they are mad at that message. Lord.
It's very that's why.
Oh Lord! Now you're really sleeping with Gumbo too.
Oh yeah, because since I'm for the streets, Gumbo too. Come here for a second. Let me holler at you real quick. Mind you, I'm so for the streets, right? But y'all was doing so much. You know, Goomba made up for y'all to troll Jag, this and the third. It was all a joke between you, her, and Goomba. I'm fucking him, but you making up jokes with him to troll his ex-wife or current wife, whichever, because your Goomba's kind of still technically married. Damn it, Goomba, get that shit together.
Yeah, he do.
But my thing is, I'm for the streets, but you working with Goomba to troll his current wife at the time. How that work?
Unbelievable, girl.
Yeah. Couldn't make this shit up if you tried.
Sure enough can't. I just hope that this shit is gonna end soon, because we going on a year. Like you said, a whole baby had been cooked already.
Yeah.
Like you about ready to give birth. Yeah, stop already. It's just enough is enough. Like you got the nigga and nobody's listening to you. You sitting here going in and going all. And nobody is listening to you. Like it's not landing because the people you're talking about is not listening to you.
I have no clue, Chad, at this point. I just, again, like I said, I'm not the Mel Jones stimulus package is no longer up for grabs. You can let him go sit there and let him upload all the videos. He gonna be doing all the work. I will not be going back and forth with the lies and this and that. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say. I'm done with it.
Remember when Sip? Remember when he said that? Ain't nothing left to say. Yo, that joke was so.
There's nothing left to say. Like, what the fuck are we gonna keep? Again, you got I said you got it. You won. You still not happy. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. Because you thought you was one up in me. You found that nigga couldn't fucking do the moonwalk, right? And you was like, fuck. Sorry to hear it. I don't know.
They get Fly Boys on his Queen of YouTube. Yo, I just gotta laugh.
I love
he cracking me up. He makes sure that he represents. I hear that.
I appreciate you, Fly Boys. Thank you kindly.
I know.
I told her, I said I ain't here for you in a week. I thought all was lost in the world. I was gonna give it all up. I was gonna pack this whole shit up and leave. And leave town. I was like, fuck all this shit. Fly Boys in here. I don't want no parts of it though.
Wait, you gotta go where, Devin? To the OG White Knackle? Where is that?
I guess go OG gynecologist. I guess you're trying to say.
OG White. I don't even know.
I guess you're trying to say the OG like gynecology. I suppose, because she's having surgery. She's having a hysterectomy.
Yeah, I had seen that message. I put my prayers in there, and I pray that you have a speedy recovery. Is it a full or a partial?
I think she's just making up a word. It looks like OG.
Oh, she just making up words.
Yeah, I was like OG BYM Beckles.
Yeah. I pray that you have a speedy recovery. Oh, okay. So okay. Well, at least you won't go into menopause fast.
Oh, okay, cool.
As long as you have your ovaries, you won't go into menopause fast.
Okay, because a friend of mine did say she had one as well, and it said they was going to shoot her into menopause kind of quick.
Yeah. When they take your ovaries, it's over.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you be sleeping with, it'd be 0 degrees outside, and you got the window open,
and you sweating like a pig. Yeah. Again, I have family members of those age ranges. So, again, like I said, I was the baby of the family. So I had to fight for my voice in life. So I was like, excuse me, I'm talking over here.
Oh and my little brother, he is, he's the youngest out of 7 of us. And when I tell you he's so quiet, like he just he's the background kid. He just stay in the back. It's so crazy because I'm like, dang, you gonna say something? But he say something like he gets it popping because he don't play that.
Right.
But he is so quiet. So that's funny that you say you're the baby and you're loud.
well, I don't know. Maybe we have a little piece of loud in my house anyway. But I will say the last, for me, my perspective on the babies are the last children of the family. We know all the other siblings the best. Like it seemed like the older ones and the middle ones were getting to know each other as y'all were growing up, but the last ones see all of y'all, as we're growing up. So we know all of y'all temperaments, so we know how to deal with y'all in different levels and different times and different spaces. Right. And we do play the background very well. We are very, like we're quiet and strategic to a point. I'm just kind of loud. Maybe I'm just loud shit. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a me thing.
No, you know what? A lot of Black families are loud because my family is loud. It's just my little brother. Like he is quiet until he's quiet until he don't need to be quiet no more. Like, right. But my whole family is loud. Yeah, like we just loud people.
Yeah, I'm like, hello, and what do you need? And how can I help you? Good, great, happy to hear it. But we are we do. I don't know. It's like we're the last, but it's like we learn the most about the family. To me, it's like the oldest and the middles, they learn as they go, right? And the last see everything, and they could inspire. And how did you know that? And how you saw that? And that because my sisters and they'll say you were paying attention to that, and I'm just like because they don't like that. Like do that this way. They don't blah blah blah, and they don't think I'm paying attention. And I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Yeah,
we just see a lot of details that I kind of don't see. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that could be true. I mean, my brother, he's very observant, very observant. So, and he gets the best of both worlds. He gets the best of both worlds, like learning life from his siblings and learning life from his parents. So.
I always say I had 5 parents growing up.
Right. So my parents give him the lesson, and then we give him the lesson.
And then it gets a little. I don't know if y'all do this to him, but it gets a little annoying. They spoil you, right? They let you do blah. Shut up.
Oh, that's my baby. I carried him like he was mine.
Okay. Wow.
Like there was nothing my mother could say. I wanted him and he was so light. Like he was always like a little baby.
Oh.
So he was so light. I used to carry him everywhere. So I'm like, that's my baby. He'll say it too. My second mom. Yeah, that's the girl's father. The nieces I take all the time. I was just gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you. Okay, that's like so close with them. Gotcha. Yeah. My other nieces and nephews is they're big. I got a niece that's done with college. She has her teaching degree. She went and got a double major. So she wanted to do her bachelor's. She stayed in school and got her master's. And then I have my other niece. She graduated with her biology degree. And then my nephew, he's about to graduate. And then I have a nephew and a niece that's still in high school. Well, one is in high school, one is in middle school. And then my older brother, his kids, one is in, she graduated from college. Then the other one, she went to college, dropped out. Then the other one, she's still in high school. So she's about to graduate. And then I have a little nephew Then my sister's daughter graduated from college. She got her biology degree, and then my nephew from her is in high school. So.
Oh yeah, y'all just like science.
Oh yeah. I said that. I was like, oh, it runs in the family.
That's good. That's good genes. See, well, at least somebody won't be sick. Or at least everybody know how to. Wait a minute, you had 2 coughs in a fever. I know what that is. I get that. All right, shout out to Free Healthcare in y'all house. I'm coming over to y'all house. I'm like, look at this spot right here. What this means? Y'all get people to come to your house and be like, what's this rash about? Bitch, don't touch me. That's first of all, that's what it's about. But the point of the story is check it out. Yeah, I love stuff like that. See, like my family's like majority like educators, teachers, and government, city employees, like civil service and social services and stuff like that.
Yeah, my other niece, she's going back for her RN.
Oh, that's
she wants to be an RN. One of the ones, because I have 2 nieces, no 3, that have a biology degree. So it's one of my brother's daughters. She's going back for her RN. She wants to be an RN now. So that's only going to take her a year because she already has her bachelor's. So
okay. So she just got to do that, you know, the next year. Okay, to get the rest of the hours or the credits or the Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So I'm like, good for you.
Yeah, I don't like all that taking blood, looking at blood, giving shots, needles pop out. I be like, excuse me. I be extra piece of thug outside. I be like, wait a minute, yeah, you got a fan or something in here? Woo.
Listen, I tell them all the time. I tell my nieces and my nephews, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, that's
go for it. If you could stand it, go for it. Because ain't nothing holding you back but yourself. So
I don't know. We might.
I tell my kids the same thing. Go for it. You want to go for it? Go for it.
That listen, those with a skill set like that and a knowledge in that area and a concentration in that area, you will forever be employed and forever be a commodity because you're needed. You're needed. That's a necessity, right? The healthcare.
You'll never be without a job.
You'll never be without a job. But you just gave me. I told you the wheels stay turning. You know, so in my thought pattern, I always say moving and shaking and grooving. And whoever copied this, I will put your ass on blast. I promise you. Medical moments with Mel and Manifest. So we could have a chat, like, you know, throw out like a like a little piece of like a little, what you do for chicken pox or something, and you can give us a little piece of expertise. Or you know what, make sure y'all wash your hands 5 times a day because that shit is nasty, something to that effect. But I'll perfect that.
Listen, you got chicken pox, get in the oatmeal bath. No, I'm just kidding. You put some calamine lotion on you so you can be just as light as that chick over there with the daggone fishnet shirt on. Because you're going to be pale just like that by the time you get done with some calamine lotion.
No, we could forget the chicken pox. We got to diagnose her mental state, her mental crisis she be on. But
child nurses can't diagnose.
Well, then shit, hell, well, who can? Can we call Dr. Kevorkian? No, he don't. And on that note, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, bitch. She said she was gonna kill me. No, I didn't. It's a fucking joke. Smiling, give your face a break, you dumb bitch.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, we could definitely speak of the signs that she showed.
Yeah, somebody
she shows like signs of, I'm sorry, bipolar. And we'll look that up and we'll talk about bipolar, because if you want to research what bipolar is, she exudes all of that.
Really?
So
it was giving narcissism too, and
yeah, she's definitely holding that trait. Well, you know, you can have more than one.
Yeah, that's right.
Mental diagnosis.
That's
so,
but
look at her main one is bipolar.
Bipolar disorder. So, okay, yeah, she's just crazy.
She shows those signs big time.
Oh, it's very weird, very crazy, very weird. But y'all, make sure y'all keep y'all mental health intact, and make sure y'all subscribe to both our channels.
Yes.
And make sure y'all hitting the like button and resharing this video. And Manifest, put on your community board and reshare. And I'll come on your panel next time and we get it popping.
Yep, definitely. I'm definitely gonna do that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for having me, Mel.
I appreciate
y'all in the chat. Please subscribe and like this video as well.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Manifest. You already know.
All right. Good night. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, then.
All right.
See, that's my manifest. I be talking about some. All I have is vacay bag. I got manifest a little piece of it too. Shout out to Sneaky Link too. I got her too. Shout out to my sneaky. Y'all leave me alone. But yes, this is Monday Night Madness with MelliMelJ. I like this little piece of it. How y'all like this? Y'all like this? This was nice. What's popping? No lies on board. That I see you. You're going to have to catch the replay, child. We was here for a little piece of it. About to come on up out of here. And there go the link to Manifest channel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. And subscribe to Mel's After Party as well. Make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you, El Hussein. Don't forget to hit me up. All right. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for coming through. And make sure y'all check out Will and Brenda tomorrow. That should be a little piece of funny. I think that'll be a piece of hilarious. Shout out to you, Fly Boys. I thank you so much. And in lieu of Manifest coming up, I think she will want all of us, men and women included. Men, make sure your girls go. Girls, make sure you go. Make sure y'all go to the doctor, please, and stay on top of y'all health.
By male stupid ass logic, vacay bae, your uterus is fucked up, bitch. And you need to go to your OGBYN to see what's wrong with your uterus and why you don't have no kids at 40 years old, vacay.
You ain't gotta worry about vacay uterus. It works just fine. Worry about your shit. Worry about your mental health. You wear it out. You fucking wear it out. Crazy work. I got Kwame as well. Thank you, Kwame. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. You hit me up in the backdrop as well. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to you. Shout out to Fly Boys. Shout out to Florida Water. Men who support me. I thank you kindly. Shout out to AT2. He supports me too. I appreciate y'all. Yes, her uterus works just fine. Thank you. What a weirdo. And how dumb is that to project that shit on somebody else? Bitch, no, we talking about you. Vacay Bae has a beautiful spirit. You, on the other hand, are mean and ugly on the inside and out. I don't give a fuck what you look like. You're gross. Okay? Yeah, I said it. You call me a dog 55 times. I can't call you ugly once. She'll be all right. You'll be all right. Shut up. Nobody wants it. Anywho, I appreciate you all. Thank you, Devin. Of course, as usual. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you all. Thank you, kindly. Yeah, Fly Boys is that dude. I appreciate that. Replay crew, make sure you smashing that like button, eh? I'm trying to think. Did I forget anything? Y'all make sure y'all catch the replays on Mental Health Mondays with Mel. Make sure y'all catch the replay on that. I did a video on that earlier today. Well, technically yesterday, if you're on the East Coast. But I did a video on that earlier today. And just to check in with mental health signs and stuff to look for. Don't want anything to happen to y'all day to day. Again, there are resources out here if you really are struggling with mental health or you're struggling with domestic violence, like on a serious note. If you feel yourself, going through a situation you don't want to go through, there goes a number right there, a resource for you with domestic violence. And I pray everyone, survives that situation, because that is a whole nother beast to deal with. And Illis and I are gonna talk about some things in the backdrop to deal with that as well. And shout out to all my warriors out there, survivors, warriors. I don't even know what the superheroes at this point. You know what I'm saying? And if you're feeling overwhelmed, I always just say, please, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Don't end it for yourself or anyone else. Don't harm yourself or others. If you feel that way, if you feel like you get to that point, please check yourself into a hospital. Please check in with your local precinct. Call someone. Call a priest. Call a counselor. Call someone and reach out to someone for help. And it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to accept help. A lot of times in the Black community, we have issues with admitting to mental health issues or admitting to not being okay. And it's okay to not be okay. What is not okay is to harm innocent people and or to harm yourself, because you have loved ones out there that love you and will miss you. So please take heed to that. And that is my positive note of the night. Even though I was like kind of, she be alright, she'll be fine. But this is pretty dope. How y'all like this? Throw some 100 sounds in the chat. Did y'all like this Monday Night Madness with Mel and Manifest? I like this little piece of it. That's some onomatopoeia for your asses, all right? I like that little piece of it. See, you get to learn, you get to gag, you get to roast, you get to laugh a little piece of it, and entertain a little piece of it. Don't play with me, y'all. I'm fly at this motherfucker, all right? What's poppin', Angie, baby? Yeah, life is rough. Your mental health is not always going to be okay. That's very true. That's very true. And it's how we navigate through those situations and how we handle them is what builds our character and makes us strong, you know? Definitely. It's definitely okay to not be okay all the time. If you say you're okay all the time and you're perfect and you don't break down at least once, or you don't cry at least once, or you don't, you know what I'm saying? Or you just don't feel life is unfair, or something's not going your way, and just have a reaction to it, that's not realistic. Everything can't be perfect all the time. That's why when people come online and portray everything to be so perfect and they're winners and everyone's jealous and everyone wants to be them, that's a clear sign. That's a red flag to me. I would never want to be like you, because that's living in my own world and that's delusional, and I never want to be that way. I never want to be that way. And leave vacay bays uterus alone. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Oh, was finishing up some work in the bushes. Okay, I feel you. Thank you, Angie, baby. I feel you. I appreciate you. Yes, leave vacay bays. I'm about to say leave her bushes alone, Lord. Leave her uterus. It's time to go. I'm saying the wrong shit. All right, y'all. But I thank y'all. This is pretty dope. And thank you, Manifest, for coming through. Thank you kindly. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. This is actually really, really dope. And I thank it so much. And make sure y'all smashing that like button, like, share, and subscribing to the channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And Manifesting out, we're gonna be back later on this week with some more stuff. All right, y'all. So I thank y'all so much. I thank you kindly. And yeah, y'all, that is about all. And on that note, let this again, the last final lesson to us all. Make sure, if you are in a committed relationship, make sure y'all are wearing that ring, child. Listen, don't let Sugar Avery down.
I'm married now. I say I'm married now.
Shit. Fuck around, don't wear that ring. Don't represent your relationship right. You fuck around and find out. You ask to be single walking around here this summer, and summer is too hot. You walking around here lonely and ringless. All right, y'all. I'll check y'all later. Shout out to Breezy. Shout out to my Breezy. This Breezy and my Breezy. Shout out to you, Breezy. Later, y'all.
I blew it all on her, I get it right back. She put it all on me, I couldn't fight that. She love when I put on it when it's tied back. You know it's hard to get up out that I get sidetracked. Shake something, left, right, control it. You know who to call if you're horny. Ride on it, green light me. Crazy tell your friends that you really don't dance, but I know that you can. Fucking up your plans when you're about to get nasty. Not to fuck it up, is the mood right? Is it wet enough? I got a mood right. It's a level up, let me hit it up. Just a few times, summer too high. Had to double up, shot it too far. With the bubble butt, we should both slide. On the regular, summer too high. It's irregular. Shawty, she discreet, she don't want her business in the street. Be my little secret, baby, be my little friend. All weekend on a weekend, do something different. Got my attention. 8 figures, fucking with a rich nigga. Big picture, more than just a night with ya. Don't switch up, girl, when the lights hit ya. Them diamonds gon' dance. I know you're friends, but you really don't dance. But I know that you can. We about to get nasty. take that shit off. Summer too hot, not to fuck it up. Is the mood right? Is it